What is going on, everyone? Hope you're good. Hope you are well. It is Saturday, 1st of October, 1st of spooky season. So, hope you all are good. We're mixing it up today because of a special individual giving me a great unAVERAGE recommendation on an energy drink. This is from Alani Nutrition. Shout outs to Yumi, aka OMG. She will be here tomorrow for my unAVERAGE samples. We're shifting it. We're doing a little flip around. Um, unAVERAGE samples will be tomorrow night. Today is just still our Saturday discussions, though. Shout outs to Montrese. Great to see you, Melissa, in Miami. I hope you're doing well out there with those storms and everything. Great to see you. I also know that she's out there in Osme with Erica. Shout outs to Erica, Oda Erica, and just a few other people. It's great times. Double cup of Joe. Okay. Definitely Daniel, great to see y'all. Great to see y'all. Lewis, shout outs to everybody here. Sorry I'm running a little late. I actually forgot my energy drink as I was prepping, and then some technical difficulties. Scent of the day is from the House of Hashim. It is Cuddle Buddy. I figured if I'm going to be talking about a little niche, a little bit of indie, I'd wear something that, kind of fits the theme. This is like a tobacco, amber, cashmere, wood type of vibe. Krista Canadian, my favorite Canadian. Great to see you. Hope you're good. And yeah, no, it's gonna be a good time. So going ahead and just dropping this for now. Anyone, by all means, I see you, Jason, with the candy corn. And let me pull up my. There we go. There's my video because I'm getting ready to pin this link. Bear with me. Pin message. So yeah, tomorrow my unAVERAGE samples returns with Yumi, OMG. We had such great feedback. And so figure why not do it again? This time though, we did a mystery sample swap. So it's gonna be a good time. Shouts out to Lombowski. Hope I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. I'm okay. Temperature drop, neck, back are like really messed up right now. I'm feeling like the Tin Man out here, but I'm doing all right. And so yeah, today I figured because I've been doing these mall series, I just wanted to get y'all opinion on like where the state of fragrances is. There's a lot of indie houses now. One that I've recently come across, again, thanks to Yumi, was Damask House. Also Solove I had tried. But there's a lot of other indie brands like Authenticity or City Rhythm. Shout outs to Niles, and looking forward to that New Orleans launch. But here his Manhattan, Miami, and San Diego releases. You've got those indie, and of course, House of Hashim. Emily, Shelter and Perfumes, Sean Crenshaw Ovation, Savoir Faire. The list just goes on and on and on like the indie. Gore Guts, how's the shoulder? The shoulder is officially cleared. My neck from the car accident, my back, not so much. Shoulder, though, I'm no longer the winter shoulder. So I'm on the way of getting back. But ooh, Usher, I do like that Usher. I gotta get a bottle of that Usher. And this Alani, by the way, is like a grape and strawberry. It's called Cosmic Stardust. Shouts to Issa if you're watching. Strawberry Shorty Cakes. Channel is tagged in the description. Oh yes, you better come back. Shout outs to Lewis and Sandro, Coastal Carolina. I thought it said Coastal California. But yeah, I've really been on this indie kick lately, and those who know me know that's how I started my channel to begin with. House of Matriarchs, Smell Bents, Neil Morris, uh, Dropkick Beeben or something like that. Lots of indie smaller houses that I started with. And I still need to try your peach tea. Oh, I okay. I know who that is now. Uh yeah, definitely heard a lot about that house. So, but yeah, lots of various indie brands. I, Duck, great to see Rich Mitch. Y'all make sure y'all check out Rich Mitch's channel. Just like y'all make sure y'all check out Melissa's channel. Both, well, Melissa's in the description, Rich. I'll look to get yours in the description too. Shout outs to unAVERAGE Peach on the way, making sense. unAVERAGE Patch and his version of Bitter Peach coming soon to Fragcom near you. Oh yeah, New Orleans from City Rhythm. Gonna get that because I gotta support my home. Hell yeah, Lewis. Shout outs to New Orleans. Great city. Loved it. I went for Mardi Gras one time. I had a Fat Tuesdays daiquiri and I had about 8 shots of Everclear in it. Next thing I know, I was next to the Crystal, like the Crystal mini hamburger place. Yeah. I'm kind of like a Doug from The Hangover. I'm the friend that always gets lost, but I'm also the friend who always has cell phone battery. So it's kind of messed up if I'm lost because all of my other friends don't have a battery, and then it's like, well, how are we gonna reach out? How are we gonna find them? But we all agreed we would meet at that Crystals, and that's how we ended up doing it. Yeah, that's a party. Yeah, no, Fat Tuesday, slushy on Fat Tuesday, which for those who don't know is like the final day of Mardi Gras. Yo, Rico, what's going on, bro? Nola Drop City Rhythm sound like fire. Absolutely. Great to see my bro Fried Out Swagged out here. Y'all make sure y'all check out Rico's channel. Rico was here last week. And man, dropping content on YouTube again. So find him on Instagram or YouTube. Fragged out, swagged out. Hi, Allie. Finally catching an actual live. It's great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hopefully, I see you in a couple of months at XPLORE. And this is my final promo drop, whatever. If you haven't purchased your tickets yet, please do yourself a favor. Click the link in the description. It is an affiliate link, but part of it does go to an unAVERAGE cause. And December 2nd, December 3rd, whether it's virtually or in person here in New York City, you have a chance to attend a really good, great, epic, unAVERAGE fragrance event. There's going to be lots of content creators. I mentioned Erica before. Erica's going to be there. I believe Allie and Joe from Dry Down Lowdown are supposed to be there. There's a few other people that may show up. Also, I think last week Rico said that he's going to try to head out there. So it's a good times, How's the getaway? Yeah, Ali, how is the getaway? Mel, I bought lots of candy. Oh, snap. Uh, for when I get it, any other suggestion? So, all right, I'll give y'all a quick tutorial really quick on these. So, Lewis, just type in the chat where you're at. My personal favorite for the longest time, if I could see, it was Miami from City Rhythm. This is not, people will see it and be like, oh, this is a Virgin Island water clone. It's not a Virgin Island water clone. But you would wear it the way you wear Virgin Island water, except it lasts significantly longer. You do have to like coconut, but the array of cinnamon, heavier, actual heavy rum, woods in here is really, really good stuff. And even though it comes off like a summer fragrance, you could wear this in the fall and winter still. It is that thick, that dense, and thick with 2 C's. So City Rhythm Miami definitely was up until like the last month, holding first place in my heart. Uh, but recently, Manhattan has kind of dethroned it. This is like a denser version of Gucci Pour Homme 2. Again, will last a long time, but you're getting a much more pronounced tobacco out of this. Miami is top for me, but Nola is not lost. Oh yeah, not. I've kind of heard that Nola, again, not a clone, but if you like something like Angel Share, then you're gonna like Nola for sure. And I've been saying the whole time that Nola. Oh, look at Yumi. Shout out Manhattan and Rhythm and Nola. Those are coming from somebody who's actually tried everything that Niles has had to offer. But Manhattan has become my new favorite. And I've gone through the sample since then. Uh, and I need to go ahead and get some more. But this is his first iteration too. This is before the bottle changes and everything. I've had these two since last year. But San Diego, no slouch, but you kind of have to be more in the hotter climates to really appreciate something like this. This reminds me a little bit of a fresher, less floral version of Maison Francis Kirkjohn's damn it, what was it? It came in a gold bottle. It was really Aqua Viate Forte. That's what it was. But I think it's just the Yang Lang and the yellow tones and everything. Yara, great to see Yara here and Hills. Yes, great to see Hills, Yara from the Burrow. Nerdy fragrance reviews in the description. Y'all make sure y'all check them out. Still haven't tried Tempo. Tempo is another one that I'm interested in trying, but from the actual city collection. And he also has one called like 2656 or something, which is supposed to be a hybrid of Miami and San Diego. Haven't tried that one yet. Just an FYI, but that's what that one is going to be. Shout outs to Eric, 1946. Hope you're doing well. Cheers to you. Yeah. And so that's kind of just a quick tutorial. Personally, you can't go wrong with Miami or Manhattan. You can't go wrong with any of them. But if you're in a little bit of a warmer climate, maybe you'll prefer the Miami a little bit more. But as a whole, everything is pretty solid. Shout out to Stacks. Great to see Stacks here. I appreciate you all for stopping by, and just make sure you're hitting the like button. But yeah, I've been going to the mall and I've been doing this mall series a lot. Finn, I love your Sour Patch, or Finn saying, I love Sour Patch Kid with the Pit Vipers, Joe. Oh, thank you. Yeah, just for that 1 second, I'll go ahead and do a quick pose because it's been a minute. Shout outs to Finn, Hills. Shout outs. Hey. All right. But yeah. Love Sour Patch Kid. Also, have your fragrance. Shout outs to Finn, though. Definitely. Adam, great to see you. Hope you're good and well, bro. What's Yumi saying? It's different enough. I have both. Okay. I'm guessing she's talking about the 2656 or whatever. Damn, Jason being lazy? Yeesh. If Angel Share. Oh, okay. She's talking. Okay, I realize everything now. I have Angel Share. Should I try Nola? Are they similar or different? Gotcha. So that's where it was coming from. After smelling Nola, I couldn't even smell Angel Share. Damn. S&D, great to see you. But yeah, no, it's been kind of wild with these prices lately. I'm not gonna lie, with the way everything is. I'm really almost preferring the indie fragrances. Um, just everything. I went tried everything in Macy's, everything in Sephora, and it's like, wait, how much is this now? Like, I'm thinking I almost have to go for a pair of shoes instead of going for a fragrance. The fragrance used to only be like, oh, okay, I just need $80, and then that's that. But it's been wild and crazy, and I have somebody here who can maybe share some of their experiences lately with this. But we're gonna have a little bit of fun. So shout outs to Montrese. Great to see you, bro. How you doing?
What's up, man? I'm good, man. What's going
Hey.
on?
Also, what's going on, DDLD? I see you in the chat. Hope you're good. Thank you both for stopping by. But yeah, no, um, I'm really enjoying niche fragrances. I'm on this super niche kick right now, especially because after doing this more go away, DDLD, yo, Ali, you fun. Uh, especially after seeing like the last, couple of rounds at the mall, I'm like, damn, for this, I might as well support like a mom and pop shop for that price. And it's kind of just been a little wild.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't like shit, man. In my city, you're not gonna find a lot of niche perfumes at my mall or
Mm-hmm.
it's a small city, so you're not really gonna find that. Like you'll find some Tom Ford, you know what I'm saying? But that's designer really.
Right.
Um,
That's the time.
but I mean like quality wise, you ain't gonna find no niche stuff here. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
all we got is
Mm-hmm.
perfume. We got perfume, Perfumania, Sephora, and that's it. And we got our Macy's and
Mm-hmm.
Dillard's and J.C. Penney's, but you ain't gonna find no
Right.
big niche houses here.
Nah, you're definitely not. You're definitely not. And really quick, shout outs to Eric1946. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Hello, all except for DDLD. Y'all are wild. And shout outs to Rico for saying, well, I don't know why I'm saying shout outs, but Rico saying designer prices make it easy to buy niche. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's almost like, hey, for the price of this designer, I might as well go ahead and get the niche. Also, what's going on, Stacks?
What it
Great
do?
to
What
see
it
you,
do,
bro.
baby?
Like, what up, Stacks?
It's been,
What's the deal?
it's been a while.
Yeah,
The
man.
last time you saw me, I was having this.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Mm.
Yeah. So luckily, that's not none of that's happening today. Oh
Yeah,
snap!
I
Everyone's
figured I'd
coming
just
out to
stop by.
party.
I haven't been in a chat in a while. Raph in the kitchen.
Mm.
Oh, he's on the
Yes.
grill. He's on the grill. Okay.
Yo, Stacks.
Hey, what's
How's
going
it going,
on?
guys? What's going on? This
Steaks in
is
the
going
building.
on.
New York strips.
Yeah.
We got stacks in the building, and we got steaks in the building. Hell yeah, and some burgers.
Hamburgers.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Waiting
Hell
for
yeah.
the cheese to put it on top, and that's it.
Yo,
But these
now
shouts out
you're
to
gonna
babies are
Steph though.
now you're gonna make me go
babies.
outside and show the pit.
Mm.
Mm,
Okay.
there
Nah,
we
but
go.
nah.
Now
Shouts
to
out to
make
Raph
life
though. What's y'all son of the day, by the way? I'm being rude and everything here. What are y'all wearing
well.
today?
Triple X today.
Triple.
I'm testing Triple
Mm,
X again.
Mm.
I feel
Okay.
it.
Triple X. Shout outs.
Saharov, Triple
Mm-hmm.
I'm
X.
sampling out a gourmand. Bond number 9, New Harlem.
Ooh,
Mm.
snap. Okay.
This shit is fire.
That's the new
This is
edition of the New Harlem or the old one?
I have no idea. It was a decant that was sent to me, but
possibly the old one.
it smells like
Possibly.
syrup and pancakes.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly
When
what
is
it's gonna
gonna
be.
be? Do you know when is gonna be the new release of the New Harlem?
Oh hell, I don't know.
Maybe in the next month or two. Well, it depends on which city also. Like I'm sure New York will probably get it before like some of the smaller
I saw
states.
the email, but I didn't read the email. I saw the email that I got, and it says like it's gonna be a new release. I believe this month, but I don't remember exactly.
Hell yeah. Nah.
Yeah, but can you believe all these people that they sold and they pay a penny for those New Harlem?
Mm-hmm.
And now
Thinking it
Bone
was
Number
never
9
coming
is
back.
coming out with the New Harlem again. That's wow.
Yeah,
That
nah.
sucks.
Montrese, what you rocking?
I'm wearing a Dunhill Custom. You ever heard of that?
Hell yeah. I've
Yeah.
heard of it. I haven't tried it myself, you know.
I think it
Got some
was a
Premier
K.
perfumes here.
Yeah, I ran into it on just scrolling through YouTube, and a couple people was talking about it. I went to Macy's and caught it. It was like $20. It's good though. Like I didn't like it got depth to it for $20. Like it ain't no like
Right.
weak performance either. And so
Mm-hmm.
I was
Nice. Hell
surprised.
yeah. And hell yeah, Rico over there with the he also dropped that video, so y'all check it out if y'all are interested in trying Premier perfumes. I am. I know Erica did an unboxing earlier this week on them. I'm really wanting to try that house. They'll be at Sun Explore. Lewis with the Zahara of Porom because of the new Z creators. Yeah, they came back.
Did you pre-order already, Joe?
I have not pre-ordered yet. Oh shit, what's this? Your son of the day, Raph?
Oh,
Yeah, my saying of the day is anclas. Those anclas.
2 anchors, barbecue salt.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. It's a kind of like a
Like coarse ground
hardcore.
salt.
Exactly. There
Hell
you go.
yeah.
You know it's tax. Come on. And of course, this baby
yeah.
here, you cannot do a barbecue without this.
Chimichurri.
Exactly.
That's
You need this.
Argentinian style.
Exactly. That's the best barbecue. You don't have chimichurri, you're completely, like it's gonna be dry. It's gonna be awful. No good. So
Damn.
you need chimichurri.
Oh, okay.
Like
New Harlem's
Argentinian.
already out, says Jason. Raph.
Oh, you see?
New Harlem's already
You
out.
see? I saw the email, but I said, oh, it's phone number. Nah, I don't pay attention. I didn't open it. I just saw the title of the email. I said, like, oh my God. I just felt sorry for all the guys and people who pay a penny for that New Harlem. What is the reminiscent of New Harlem? I forgot. Smell like what?
Pancakes. Maple syrup.
Pancakes,
right? Maple
syrup. Mm-hmm.
So it has lavender, tonka, some citrus, but I get pancake and syrup and butter.
How you like it, Stars?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I like it. My wife, when she came, she didn't know I did the review on it, and she came back and said, hey, what are you wearing? I was like, man, a sample that I got. She's like, wow. She kept smelling it. That's what people compare it to.
Yes, Michael Jordan legend. Hell yeah. I got a bottle of that too. So the way I say it, Stacks, is Michael Jordan legend. Well, no. How New Harlem is pancake breakfast, all of that. That's like some fine like you went and you spent like $80 on this pancake breakfast. Right. You get what I'm like in some fancy restaurant or something. That's McDonald's big breakfast plate version. Like both good though, you know what I mean? Like it's like, okay, yeah, nah, this is good, especially when you catch it fresh and everything. But you do tell the difference between the notes as a whole.
I'm about to go find out and do a comparison.
Oh, snap. Hello.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
What's going on? I got to check in with you guys. I don't know how to receive what just happened to me. We're down here at the beach, and we go into this store. Allison's like, huh? No, I was telling them what happened to me in that store. You made me go into.
Door real quick.
So take a look at the chimichurri before he's telling a story from the 19th century.
You know what, Raph? I came here as a friend of you, and right away, you started. Right away. Listen,
you deserve it. You deserve it.
I don't deserve it.
You were MIA for a long time. So look at
Who's MIA? I'm here. I was checking with Joe. Look, so I go into this store, and I'm wearing a Ventus, right? And I walk in, and we go. It's a woman's store, and so she's buying something. We go to check out, and the young girl, she's maybe like 20 years old. She's like, "What are you wearing?" And I was like, "Oh, Ventus," and she goes, "I have to get that for my dad." No, you see, that's what I'm saying. She's like, "I smelled you the minute you walked in." Now, two things. Maybe I oversprayed, but I only put like 3 sprays on. Secondly, I have to get that for my dad. And then she says, he only wears polo blue. And now my entire self-esteem is crushed right now, gentlemen. I don't know how to move forward for the rest of the night.
Do you have self-esteem?
Yes, I have self-esteem, you son of a bitch. Of course I do. What's the matter with you?
With this, you're going to have a self-esteem. Look at this.
That does look nice, but I just ate, so you can't tempt me with food, you know?
Ali, where are you, Ali?
She's in the other room getting ready. So it turns out one of our friends is playing down here, and his band's playing down here tonight. So we're going to go out. I'm gonna check back in a bit, you know?
Nice.
Look at you. You made a nice meal there, Raph. I'm proud of you. You knew how to
Joe,
cook
aren't you at the beach today?
Yes, I'm here till I think Tuesday. Something.
Oh,
like
nice.
Yeah. I don't know, you know. What do I do now? Now I feel like an old man. Worse than, you know. And I said, you people treat me terribly in this community, right? You know what I mean? You're all rude to me in this community.
Hold on.
Now in
I don't know
real
about
life,
me, Joe.
What? No, he's a nice guy. I don't count you. You're obviously a very sophisticated gentleman, unlike Raphael. But the thing of what I'm saying is, now I've been treated this way in person, and I don't know how to deal with it. You know? What do I do?
The highlight of my morning was
I like RXL's
you get this
comment. What is that? Lapidus?
Poker face, yes.
Poker face.
You know, RXL says I look like the oldest skateboarder ever. I kind of enjoy that, maybe.
That was a good one, RXL.
I do enjoy that. That's kind of funny.
That's how his butterflies and purple peppers are doing. Butterflies are gone. They're migrating to Mexico. Purple peppers
I don't
drying out.
know.
I'm going to plant them after our first frost.
I don't see nothing wrong with what that young lady said to you, man.
Oh, come on.
I really don't.
Oh,
you're still a young man, you know. I'm older, and it made me, you know, I was like, oh, at first I was turning to Allison like, look, you know, you better watch your step. See, women like me, and then she dropped that bomb at the end, you know, and ruined everything.
Joe's been having a pretty rough week. Remember yesterday, somebody didn't know who you were in the community.
Yeah, how do you not know who I am in the community? I don't understand this.
Who didn't know who you were in the community?
Maybe it was that Erica. You know, she's got a lot of problems. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, you do deserve a little bit of respect. You've been around since like the 1400s or some shit. So
see, now you're one of them. Now you're just like everybody else.
I'm sorry, it just happens. You know, I get caught up in the moment. I'm drinking an energy drink, and I just caffeine and taurine take over, and all of a sudden you get, you know, a little excited and stuff, and you want to say rude things to me. I get it.
Yeah, but see, I like that old man stuff. You know, people be like, oh man, I love it, man. The like that dirty dry rose, them fragrances like that. I love that stuff. Polo green, the original Hugo Boss, stuff like that, man. That stuff is timeless, man. I love that stuff.
Yeah. No, I do like it. I just, I don't know. It hit me the wrong way, you know. And especially, I always say, I'm like, I never get compliments. I never, ever, you know. Every once in a while, when I do, I document them because all these guys do the top 10 compliment videos and stuff. And then finally, I was like, I'm finally getting a compliment. And then the rug got pulled out from under. I felt like Charlie Brown trying to kick the football. You know what I mean? Like,
damn.
Yeah, it was one of those. That's a feeling.
That's rough.
No. I guess I feel it.
I do like Lapidus, though. You sent me that, actually. You sent me a little bit of poker face. I think that's pretty goddamn great. I should pick up a full
$20.
bottle. I know. How do you beat that? How do you beat that?
And you should do it soon because, you know, Michelle has already mentioned it a lot and put it on the list. And so people are buying it.
I did see that. You got to
climbing up.
You know what's your problem?
What's my problem? What's my? All right, go ahead.
Next time when you said that I'm wearing Aventus, you need to show the BBC.
I need to show it.
Yeah, the BBC. Look at this BBC.
Shit.
Nice. And you think that would have made a difference to it? Holy shit! Why are you buying them big ass bottles? He's bought that giant ass like refill jug thing.
Yeah,
gold.
That don't even have an atomizer on it.
I just
This is
learned
gold
here
in
right
a
now.
bottle.
Raph is a braggart. Wow, look at that.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
It's a BBC.
Mm-hmm.
Raph used that as an aftershave.
And
Hell
here's
yeah.
my baby. Believe it or not, that bottle doesn't match to this one. Oh, this is the batch 15Y11.
And that's the old bottle.
Oh shit!
For all
That's
the
not
creeps
correct.
that they care about batches, yeah, it is true. It is true. It's a difference.
Yeah, it's a difference.
Yeah. Oh, if you want more batches, I have all the batches in the world. Yeah.
Damn,
Oh
man.
shit.
Got all that shit.
What are you collecting them like Pokemon down there, Raph?
I testing fragrances.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I'm testing fragrances.
Nice.
Got to catch them all.
You want
He
to see
does.
it?
Well, bye,
He has.
Montrese. Oh shit.
Yeah, turn the camera off, Raph.
Yeah, put that camera back on
Yup.
with the shelf.
He has caught them all.
Mhm,
Oh, he muted himself
has.
too.
Yeah, he did. And we lost Montrese for a second. There's
Montrese is
Montrese.
back there.
Hey, Joe, look
Guess
what I got
who's
in the mail
back?
the other day.
But yeah, nah.
Hit the
What you
wrong-
get?
Hit the wrong shit,
Hey, Gucci Poem 2. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
man. I'm gonna have to get a big bottle of that refill bottle, man. I'm gonna have to. I'm assuming that's like $3,000, something ridiculous.
I think that isn't that bottle like I think it's like 1,200 or some shit like that.
Yeah, I know it's something crazy. I know it
Yeah,
is.
it's somewhere in that ballpark.
I got a 2014 bottle, and that's it.
That is crazy. He's got all the different
Have you tried
batches.
this one yet?
Dude, I love
Which one is that?
Haltane. It's
Haltane?
Parfums de Marly. Yeah, it's so much better
Yeah,
than Food for
It
Grape.
is.
I haven't smelt it yet.
Oh
Yeah.
man, yeah, I got them all of them.
Parfums de Marly?
Oh shit.
No, that brand that we just held up.
Yeah, Parfum Somali.
Yeah, the
Mm.
Parfums de Marly's.
There we go. The cheeseburgers.
Oh no, I got the
Hell yeah.
food. They better. Them look good.
Listen, it's all joke. I was joking. The thing, like, I bought that bottle of 500 ml of Aventus. The batch code is 17T01. It's supposed to be more vanilla on it. And you know what I do? I buy what is hyping. That's a trick if you want to, do the same. It's a trick. Buy what is hyping. And I spent only, like $675? Because I bought it.
That's all that was?
Well, I bought it in 2017, and I use my credit. If you want to buy a perfume right now, wait until Thanksgiving for Black Friday. Okay, that's when you're gonna take all the advantage. And I use a gift card that I have at Saks, and voila, I can sell that bottle for more than $1,000 right now because people will pay, and the stupidity is people will pay. So take advantage of that and make money, guys. Buy what is hype. Buy right now. Vintage is hype. Buy those vintages and then sell it. You're gonna make money. That's how you're gonna build it up your collection. But most of the YouTubers doesn't really tell you that. So that's the trick. If you wanna build your perfume, you don't need more than 10 or maybe 15 bottles. But the masterpieces on your skin.
Hell yeah.
But then buy whatever is hype, and then you're gonna make money reselling those to reputable buyers. Be careful because there's a lot of scams out there. Guys, I gotta go. Take it easy. Yo,
all right, Raph.
good stream.
Take it
Hey,
easy, Raph.
later, Raph.
Good to see you all.
See ya.
Take care.
And I 100% agree with her. Haldane is absolutely better than Oud for Greatness. It's blended better. It's smoother. I really enjoy it.
So Haldane and Oud for Greatness are kind of in the same vein.
Pretty much, yeah. But
Haldane. I do have
yes.
a decant of Oud for Greatness, so that like can give me a video or some kind of idea.
Yeah. Haldane, I think you'll find it would be interesting. Yeah, that if you find it better too, because I think it's majorly superior.
I like Oud for Greatness.
She bought these crazy glasses today.
Allie.
I can't hear
Oh
everybody.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because I got the earbuds.
Hey Allie.
They said hello to you. Yeah, and they were saying something. I don't know what they're talking about. But they were like, "Oh, you're so lucky."
No, I have not smelled ass.
Oh no, that
whatever
was
that.
Yeah, they were saying.
No.
They were like, "Oh, you're
Shout
so
outs
lucky."
to unAVERAGE. Great to see unAVERAGE.
Hell yeah.
And Shante Perfumes.
Yeah, I got some-
ShantePerfumes.com. Great to see you.
You got some good stuff in here.
I'll just buy this and be done.
Hell yeah.
I have that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it, man. I don't see the point of buying Oud for Greatness, man.
Hi Heather.
No, that's so close to Oud for Greatness. You're insane. I mean, you're just buying it for the prestige, I guess. That is almost identical.
Yeah.
What's that say? Polo
What's
Earth?
this? Polo Earth? Yeah. That was the one from a couple months ago that got released, the Neroli bomb.
Oh, I never smelled that. I'm gonna have to smell that one day.
Yeah, I never.
Yeah, it's a
clean.
Yeah, just go to Macy's. Zherzhov. Hey, shout outs to Zherzhov. I think I smelled a castor. I don't know if y'all have from Parfums de Marly. I remember it being like heavy leather type of spicy leather or something.
All the Parfums de Marly's.
Yeah.
My daughter texted me the other night and said Walgreens had Polo Black for $12.
What?
That's a great that's a great price, Polo Black.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna call.
So check your local Walgreens. I mean, maybe they'll have it for $12.
Man, I didn't pre-order nothing yet, Arctic. So I'm a.
Hold on, she's a Walgreens or Walmart?
I'll smell them.
Walgreens.
Z Creators came back out. I'm gonna try to scoop all three this time because I missed Ross's last time, but
you know what's funny, man? I have Ross's. I never got to try the others, and I always say I don't really like those kind of scent profiles and stuff. But dude, Business Over Pleasure is actually pretty damn good, man.
That shit is awesome.
Really nice.
Yeah,
that shit is good.
It didn't have no performance.
Yeah, but I definitely want to pick up the new ones. Every one of them sounds pretty damn good, So I saw the bootleg last night, the Joey Cannoli Cam version of what was going on.
Shout outs to Joey. Check out Joey Cannoli Raw. His channel is in the description. But yeah, that was hilarious. Playing it on George's Toshiba DVD player or whatever because of the technical difficulties. But it's definitely a good thing. Congrats to George, Ross, Andrea, Justin, and it's gonna be interesting to where they take it this time. Everything, not just the fragrance, like the total because now they know. Now they're like, okay, after doing it once, what it will be like.
Yeah.
I saw. In my opinion, the Siren was the best. But
I never got to smell the Siren. That was the one that appealed to me the most. But I never got to try it.
Joe, I gotta show you something, man. I'm about to show you right now.
No.
When I first, go ahead.
All right. Oh no, I was just saying, Joe, I got you on a sample. You said you haven't tried both of them, Brass and Soul and Siren, right?
Yeah, yep.
I got you on a sample for that. For
nice, cool.
Just so this way I got.
By the way, back at home, the new Happy Land arrived. It's a EJ Wells' first collaboration with two other guys. It's called Inlander. And but I'm here at the beach, so I'm really interested in this one because two other dudes. The notes sound fucking amazing for me.
Mm.
So when
Hell
I get
yeah.
back on Tuesday, I'll try to throw up a first reaction.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, yo,
What's
Joe,
going on, Montrese? I know you had something.
yeah, do you remember that that Cremo Spice Black and Vanilla?
Yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah. I own
Yeah.
it.
Tell me why this like, and I heard it can do that, but y'all see how dark this got?
Yeah.
Mine's starting to
Mhm.
transform. Mine's not as dark, but it's getting there.
Man, this I don't even. I sprayed it one time. I'm not playing it. It was on my skin for 2 days. I couldn't get it off. I don't know how I got that dark. I don't know if it's because I set it somewhere. I mean, I set it in like the back of my like closet in my room. Like I know Ross said, like sometimes perfume would do that, but that it got real dark, man. I'm like, I don't even. I'm not even gonna use that. I'm gonna use the bottle I just bought because it's lighter than that. I'm like,
Yeah,
Hell
that
yeah.
shit does
it,
last forever.
it never happened. I've never had anything that got this dark, and this
The
was on
cider
my
did that
skin
for
for,
me.
for hours and hours. You said Desire did that?
It got darker on me after I sprayed it a few times and left it on the shelf for months. I went back to it. It got darker.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was that dark. I had no idea.
Damn. So
Ar-
real quick, Joe.
Hmm.
Paisley Sky, because you would know this over anyone. First of all, which one did you send me? I think you sent me both, but I can't remember what
I
the
thought I sent
difference
you
was.
both. So Paisley
Yeah, but
Dreams is more of a floral tone to
oh,
it.
okay.
Paisley's, yeah. But I thought I sent you
Paisley
both. If I
Sky.
didn't, let me know, and I'll send you
Got
whatever
you.
else.
Yeah, nah.
Um,
So okay, so Paisley Sky's the one that have you tried Psychedelic Love from Initio?
no, but everybody said that Paisley Sky was like a combo of like Baccarat and Psychedelic Love. Like it was like
I
something.
can deal with love.
Got you. Okay.
So
Hell yeah.
RXL,
Psychedelic.
he just said something about he wished all Zaharovs were 4 ounce. Isn't that the moving forward? Wasn't that the thing that they
I
are going to
think
be
that's
4 ounce?
I think they are. What? Oh, here we go. That is right above it. Yeah, nah. I think he is looking to transition out of 60s and just get straight across the board.
That'd
Uh,
be better.
the 4 ounce.
Yeah,
Yeah, bigger
I
bottle.
buy more.
I know.
You know,
My
I mean, it's
tobacco.
not.
Yeah, you just go through them, man, because they're so good. My tobacco I've gone through rosé,
Yeah.
signature, the original signature. Like I mean, they really are great. You know.
But you know, I sprayed the Dior Sauvage elixir on my like hand when I first got it. But I didn't like spray it and walk around with it. I went to the mall. Man, that stuff is way better than what I remember spraying it on my hand, man. I can't believe how good that stuff is. And I got 2 bottles of it. I told Ross,
Damn.
I got that too.
Oof. I see you stack.
Somebody was on eBay, man, with that. Oh, you got the little okay. Ain't no wrong with the classic, man, but yeah, man, somebody was on eBay and I got 2 bottles of the elixir. I paid like it was like a little over $200. Um, so I think the guy made a mistake. The same guy I brought from him before. Like I'll buy something from him and he'll email me, I sold you that for too much. I'm like, dude, that's on you, man. Same guy. But I mess with him, bro. He doesn't know how much stuff be costing here. He should know, but he don't know. But he's from Dubai.
Oh,
But
Gotcha.
But elixir is so good, man.
it's strong
I
as
like
shit.
elixir.
It is. It is a
Yeah.
man. Everybody was just turning their heads in the mall. Like, man, that stuff is so good.
Maybe I should have worn
Yeah.
that today, and I wouldn't have been suggested, something that she should buy her dad. Maybe that
You-
would have been the way to go.
maybe not. You know,
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
some things smell different to other people. You know, so.
Yeah,
I personally like Dinsmore's version of elixir, the 4.0.
I haven't tried
That
that.
one, That one is so. I mean, it's for $20. It's carbon copy, probably even a little better because there's a little bit more lavender and nutmeg in it.
Mm.
So okay, so the 2Zs and 4.0, I definitely got you for.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
Allison just ordered from Din's the candy corn, and he's sending me some of his tobacco, his new tobacco.
Yes.
And then
New
she
tobacco.
also ordered Grandma's Table. Have you seen that one?
Yes. I did see that. Those are his two new fall releases for this year.
So she ordered that.
It,
I got Kevin Holt from Central Obsession sent me I'm gonna do a review thing of it. He sent me a sample pack, and it's got City of Spice, his original creation, I guess. It's fucking really nice. And he has one, I gotta look it up because I just haven't had time. I'm in the middle of doing that House of Sillage Minnie Mouse that I bought her. But there's one in there called Sicily, but we have Mancera Sicily, and it's not that. But man, I really dig that, man. I didn't look it up, and I don't know if it's supposed to be anything or if he created it, but I really like his Sicily. So
right.
I think I'm getting overwhelmed now. You know, I'm slow at making videos. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty lazy and stuff. So I'm gonna have to start doing lives and I guess reviewing shit that way. I don't know what else to do.
I think lives
for sure. Do it like in sections.
Yeah,
that too.
Yeah, I think that's the only way to go.
Doing it in sections, this way you could just rattle off a bunch of them.
What's he saying? I'm slow at walking. You know, this Jason character, what a horrible human being he is. You know, Jason. See what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought he was sophisticated.
He hasn't offended me, so I can't.
Well, that's true. I mean, you can only go by when somebody says something about you in fairness. But, you know, I saw him when I first saw him in this community. I was like, oh, what a sophisticated, decent human being. But boy, has my opinion changed.
Hey, yo, Joe, what's the name of that clone you just said? A clone of Elixir?
4.0.
Oh, 4.0.
What's the name of it?
From Mike.
Elixir
making
4.0.
sense. 4.0 Elixir.
On Making Sense, that count.
It is. Yeah. Making sense.
So, what was the reason that you like it better? You think it's smoother, or?
Well, for starters, the price it's only $20.
Well, yeah, there's always that.
And then it's basically the exact same thing, but for $20. It has a little bit more nutmeg and a little bit more lavender. And you know how Dinsmore's lavender is.
Yeah.
So just like a added touch of like to make it a little bit more aromatic, and then it lasts forever.
Hey, to find a man,
again,
you haven't
$20.
tried his Tipsy Angel. Tipsy Angel is fire. It's angel share mixed with apple brandy.
Oh, you asked me that earlier. So you said you like that better than angel share itself?
Dude, apple brandy's legit. I mean, Tipsy Angel is the shit.
All right.
Because
Now
you're combining you're combining apple brandy and angel share, so it's legit.
Yeah. All right. Now, Allison, she's in the other room. Go. She's saying bad. You see what I mean? I let her take over my channel one time.
You let her go get behind the computer one time. Now look.
You should have saw what she did to my studio.
Which that was a great live.
They have a squad now.
I know they do. I went up there. It really was like chemical warfare. I couldn't breathe in the room. And then she left everything on my studio, like every bottle of everything, every sample. And I couldn't even function for a couple days.
Oh, shit.
So quick question for Joe Anthony.
Damn.
Commodity. Before they went like bankrupt and somebody else bought them, were they like available at rack stores only, or were they in different department stores before?
They were in Sephora before they hit the rack stores, but they hit the rack stores when they were selling out their inventory or like rebooting their inventory, initially closing down to start back up.
So it was milk part of one of those older versions, or was that a new thing they came out with?
I think I think it was a part of the older ones. They have a new like almost labeling and thing. Like they almost put all of their fragrances in a black bottle now.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So this must be
I
the new
remember
stuff.
going to Sephora the other day.
Because
Yes.
I got this the other day. It's all 3
Yes.
renditions of milk. So I'm gonna go through these 2 and try these out.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Oh, here's the labeling on it. My bad. So that's the first one. It's a personal scent space. Then you go to the second one, and then the third one, a bolder scent. So yeah, it's gonna be cool to try out.
Hell yeah. Nah, it definitely is
Good.
gonna be
Nola?
No, the other one.
Which one? Tempo?
Nola?
No, what's OMG? OMG? Whatever.
OMG.
She said to try, if I'm going to try it, then try
Oh,
it. Yeah.
I thought you were talking about a fragrance.
No.
I thought she was talking about Nola.
Yeah, Nola.
She was, but she said, I said, should I start with Nola?
Nola.
And she said, no, start. I love whatever it is.
She's saying that she said
Oh,
something.
Manhattan.
Yeah, that one.
You have
Manhattan.
seen it.
Oh, they can hear me?
Well, they can kind of hear you. There's a microphone. I don't know. Look, there's one thing I will give Jason credit for, even though he's disgraceful.
The bottom. On the bottom.
His combination of unaverage patch and
Oh my God.
Tom Ford Bitter Peach
I love that combo.
is
Oh my goodness.
pretty goddamn amazing. So I got to give him credit for that.
So nice. unAVERAGE doesn't like it, I don't think. Though.
I know he doesn't like. You don't like Bitter Peach, right?
Oh, he hates Bitter Peach.
I don't like Bitter Peach.
I'm telling you, I love Bitter Peach.
That's the irony of it.
That's the only reason I like Jason.
It's the only reason you like. Oh, good. I'm glad you said something rude to him. You know, but yeah, dude.
Oh hell yeah! There you go. You.
Oh, there you go.
She's
She's gonna send you a sample of that. I don't know. She's in the other room now. All right, I'll let her know. She's probably watching anyway.
Y'all could connect through the interwebs of Instagram and everything.
Of the cybernets.
Do y'all thing for that? But yeah.
So I had a friend.
Yeah,
you ever try
stream
this?
sections.
I had a friend give me this last night. You ever try
Is that the cool water, hot water, or whatever?
Hot water?
Yeah, hot water. Is that it?
Yeah. I actually kind of like it. It just doesn't
I like
last. It lasts like 20 minutes or something like that. But I think it's nice, though. It's got a great scent to it. It's like cool water, but then you got that paprika in there, man. I think it's all right. I never owned it before.
Yeah.
But I wish it lasted a little bit longer.
Yeah, I wear it when I'm running errands, in the summertime. It's good for that, though. I keep it in my car.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I have this one friend that every time I come around, she goes to she'll go to consignment shops and shit, and because she knows I do this shit, she'll just buy me things like this, and so that works, Then I get to try cheapies and stuff. What is he saying now? Oh, RXL. A potato sack. What are you talking about? RXL again. Very rude, gentlemen. Not as bad as maybe worse than Jason. Maybe worse than Jason. A little bit.
Oh damn! He's gonna go remove all his support.
See what I mean? He attacks me, and now he's a victim. You see how it works?
Oh damn!
It's like, throw the rock. As I used to say, throw the rock, hide the hand.
Hide the hand. Yeah,
bring that saying back.
It's just it's so horrible. I thought I had once upon a time I thought well of this community. I'd be like, oh, they just they like nice smelling water to spray on themselves, and then I come into it and I'm savaged by people like Jason. They just come at me out of the woodwork. I don't get it.
Nah.
This one is good for errands too. If you just the Echo Blue, if you just want to, throw something on, put something on, just Echo Blue is good for that too.
Hell yeah. Damn.
Mark Echo. There you go.
Yeah. Took me back. I was like, oh shit. But yeah,
So
no,
is-
Ali, unAverage Peach is actually happening.
oh,
It's
that's
a
what I was.
thing.
I was literally about to ask you that. Is he actually going to do it? So yeah,
It's an actual thing. I don't know when exactly it's gonna drop, but it's already like being mixed. It was being mixed last week, like on
nice.
and I could say it because it was on stream, but it was being mixed this time last week. So I maybe assume the next week or 2 or 3, somewhere around there. Like I don't know how long his mixing process takes, but yeah, it's an actual full-fledged thing. It is a thing.
So that'll be cool.
Thanks to Jason for making a parody of my of myself and then putting unAverage patch with bitter peach because I have such a disdain for bitter peach. I like Lost Cherry better.
Really?
I'm actually proud of myself.
I don't dig Lost Cherry that much. I think it's cool. I mean, but like bitter peach to me is far more unique. What do you hate about it? Just like the pungent kind of vibe? What are you leaving?
Stacks?
Oh,
you can't hear. Got you. You have to reset. So throwing up gang signs and shit. But yeah, whatchamacallit? Yeah, no, it's something about the punginess of like all the notes, the peach with the rum and the musk and the vanilla, and it's so bad I almost just poked myself in the eye in the process.
wow.
All
right.
But no, it's just something about that combination versus the cherry combination. Because I mean, they're almost the same, except one is using peach and rum, and the other's using cherry liqueur and cherries. But otherwise, it's like almost the same. And I just think the combination just doesn't sit the same. Not that I would wear it either. I'd prefer it on a woman either way. But Lost Cherry on a woman, I've been like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear
fragment.
either.
Right. No.
Yeah, there's no way I'd wear
I can't
either
do
one.
that.
Yeah.
Right. No, definitely not. Shouts out to Mike Hunt. Great to see Mike Hunt here. Make unAverage Cherry. Yo, y'all are wild right now. unAverage Cherry. It's gonna be unAverage everything. Just unAverage Patch, unAverage Sweet Tooth, unAverage Cherry, unAverage Peach.
unAverage Grandma's Table. You know, it's all
Grandma's Table.
unAverage.
That, man.
Yeah, nah, that one looked the most interesting. Although I'm a tobacco guy at heart, so I'm looking forward to either one of those.
Me too.
Oh shit! What's that?
I love tobacco, man.
Tobacco.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Nice.
1821.
Yes, sir.
Great house.
Yeah.
Great house. They make good stuff, you know, for the beard and everything as a whole. They're definitely Thank you, Ali. I appreciate that. Listen, I just try. I don't try to be condescending and arrogant about it. I'm just here and just glad other people want to be here with me. So it's what the hell's a UAC, Jason? Shout outs to Noble Oud Spirits is the new 1821. I'm not sure if y'all are interested in trying that one. Jason gave it pretty high remarks, though. It's their new release. Really solid niche brand as a whole.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. They're coming out with some good stuff, but gotta get ready to go out. Happy 4th of July, Joe. Thank you. Joe, are you ready? Oh, snap.
I think I am. I got to iron. You know, I'm going to see my buddy's band, so I got to put on a black shirt now. You know, I can't wear this shirt to go see his band.
Hell yeah.
So I got
not. Oh, snap. Damn.
So, you know, but yeah, I got to put on a black shirt to go see. Oh, dude, that's my shit right there.
Yeah.
Everybody talks shit on that, man, and I love that shit.
Man, everything they put out is top tier to me. Everything. I don't care. I love everything.
I don't know. Yeah, we got Sicily, we have holidays, we have that. I think there's another, I don't know, but everything I like. I don't know. But red tobacco, it's one of my favorites.
It's my favorite one in the house.
Yeah, and people talk crazy shit. They're like, it's absolutely disgusting. The opening is unbearable. You know, all this shit.
That's the point. It's supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't get it.
They made it like that for a reason.
I'm gonna go iron me a black shirt here, and I'm gonna head out to I guess a rock club, and maybe I'll go on Instagram Live or some shit like that.
Hell yeah!
I don't know. He's got two bands. I don't know which band is this of Tommy's.
I don't know.
I think he does like disco-y kind of rock songs or some shit. So it's gonna be goofy as shit. But anyway, maybe I'll check back in and stuff if you're still around. If not, I'll go on Instagram and stuff.
Definitely. Shouts out to Argos too. Argos Triumph of Bacchus.
Bacchus, yeah.
I love that stuff.
Tobacco. Oh no.
It's a cleaner version of it. That's all.
Enjoy.
I'll catch you guys later.
See you. Absolutely.
Yes, sir. All right, man.
Okay.
See you.
So it's DDOD. One half. Well, no, he is DDOD, and then Ali. Both of them make the Dry Down Lowdown. Great channel. Check them out. Awesome editing. Awesome video production. How they haven't already hit 1,000 subs is criminal. But shout outs. You know, Red Tobacco. Hey, salute. Do you think it's like Carlisle? Red Tobacco, or not really?
There's a
really tried red tobacco.
There's a little bit of you'll get hints of red tobacco, just a little bit, like to me anyway. I can't speak for anybody else, but to me, it's different, man. It's different. That cinnamon and tobacco is different.
Hell yeah! Now that he's gone, DDOD has some amazing. Definitely. Yumi likes Carlisle's Dry Down, but have the opening. Oh, hates the opening. Got you. Damn. That's kind of messed up.
It. Anything that'll knock somebody out I like openings like that. Anything like that. I remember
this will definitely.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. When I first got red tobacco, my first time wearing it was last year in the summertime. Cause people was like, oh man, it's this and it's that, and I sprayed it. I'm like, it's not really pushing like that. Oh, let me go 15 sprays. You know, being whatever, man. I went because I do an after school program every year. Man, the kids was like, I don't know what you wearing, Mr. Montrese, but it's too strong. And the one little boy said, it smells like my mom. It smells like my mom's house. I'm like, what that mean? He was like, smells like you're smoking. I'm like, okay, I must have sprayed too much.
Oh shit!
But I did like 15 sprays. Cause you know how you spray something and it smells so good to you, and you just go crazy. But I did it in the summertime.
15, yeah.
Never
15
again.
sprays. Damn, I thought I was intense with it. Cartoon Kid saying, I haven't tried red tobacco, but Carlisle's pretty fire. Hell yeah. Shout out to Cartoon Kid. Missed you, bro. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Great to see you. I find that there's a similar note opening in Carlisle, and Haltane makes me dislike both openings. Damn.
A little bit.
That's what someone said today. Oh shit. That's what someone said about Nola. Just how I like it. Hell yeah. But nah, it's been wild, you know. It's just been crazy. As I was saying, like I was telling you beforehand, I'm just really getting into, like, I'm really straying away from designers at this point. I'd rather deal with the niche or deal with even indies as a whole. A lot of indie places are coming out with better, just more creative stuff, more unique stuff. Even I know people talk about them a lot, but you know, ATH, they're like, oh, his stuff is so strong, or you know, it's, you know, super unique, but maybe like whatever, they have an issue with his ouds or whatever the case. But I'll take this over a lot of what's in the market today, you know. like the Macy's market. Which one was this? This is Patchouli Noir, and then Oxytocin. You know, I'll take some of this stuff over what's coming out there.
I mean, but
they
you know
like
what?
they give it.
Go ahead.
Hmm?
I feel like I cut you off. Go ahead. No, with the inflation and all that, dude, like these designers, they gonna go up too eventually. So, like you was talking about Poker Face, when you said y'all need to get it, I got it, and now I paid what I got 2 bottles. I paid like 50 something. I think it was worth it, man. It smells good, you know. Because I know
that.
like that Hawaii, that like smoky Aventus that I got on Amazon, dude, it's $85. I'm like, oh hell no, dude. Like that shit went up, man.
Yeah. This is, and then the fact that it's La Nuit. Everyone always wants like a better, or you know, the old La Nuit, the vintage La, and that's the thing too. You also got brands like this that, I mean, yes, Ted Lapidus is an old school brand, like it's been around for a minute, and now they're kind of making stuff that smells similar. But Poker Face came out in 2021, so it's not like this is an old fragrance, even though La Nuit is old. And yeah, this just straight up legit.
It's better because it lasts longer. Like, cause like I said, man, I got that YSL, that lot of weed and on, dude, it's like 4 or 5 hours and it's gone, man. And Poker Face, I tested it, so it lasts longer.
You got 2 bottles of Poker Face for the price of the 1 YSL, even if it was on discount. You know.
So I'm just glad I listened to you, man.
I'm sure you look great too. Shout outs to Yumi. Thank you. I appreciate that. I wore you know, little Ralph Lauren. Got the polo bear out today. Because it's some fall vibes, long sleeve shirts, and yeah, just kind of doing. But I'm glad everyone's here. It's great to see everyone. And like I said, tomorrow I will have Yumi on my show, bringing back unAVERAGE samples. Just had to switch it for schedule purposes. It's gonna be a good time. But now the way inflation and everything is, I'm good. I'd rather try to find these gems, try to find, you know, I know you're big on the like Middle Eastern brands, the Afnans, and
Latafa, all of them, man. All of those, man. It's Middle Eastern. They just even the Dolce and Gabbana versions, like even that the new gold Roberto Cavalli, dude. That shit is amazing, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get that, but you got to get you a sample.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think where I would be able to get a sample from. That's the question. Is
you know, I didn't even buy mine. My boy gave it to me. He had 2 bottles. Huh? Yeah.
I said, "Oh, you didn't?"
No, I didn't buy it. No, my boy, Sam, he from Jordan. He gave me he had 2 bottles of, you know, he visited his mom. She's you know, she's still living in Jordan. So when he went down there, you know, he was texting me back and forth, and he asked me that I want a bottle. I said, yeah, because you know they get it because it's there. You know, it takes a while for America to get it. You know, unless you order from a certain site or you find somebody on eBay. But I like it, man.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
I like it.
There's no gem in uncut gem. Damn, that's messed up. Shout outs to AM. Great to see AM here, you know. So would you say that's because I am still kind of looking for some Middle Eastern fragrances. Would you say that one is maybe one I should consider like adding to the top?
Oh, Latafa. I was talking about Roberto Cavalli.
Oh, the Roberto Cavalli. Got you. Okay, I thought. Yeah.
No, you should, but it still has that. You know, it's Middle Eastern, or like how Dolce and Gabbana did, where it has that Middle Eastern vibe. You know, just like the Stronger with You leather. I didn't pay for that one either. The same friend gave it to me. So
Hell yeah.
just because he's into perfumery too, and he's down there, he's back and forth. But
Got you.
man, but Lattafa, anything, man, like anything Lattafa, what is it? What's that? Velvet Oud kind of has that Tom Ford vibe. And that's like 20, 21 or $25 or something like that on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
But it's different, man. But they put out some bangers, man. Lattafa and Armaf.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I know I'm impressed with after 9 p.m. Great to see Yellow Sense here. Shouts to Farida. Thank you for stopping by. DWJ Clo 8. Great to see you too. But
check that out.
Let me see what's going on. Oh, the Shagaf Oud. I got the English version. I don't know if there's a difference between the two. Like yours has the. Oh, there is a difference. Oh shit. Damn. Well, I got the English one. Listen, Lewis, what happens in Rome or Vegas or Rome or Vegas? You wild. Yeah, wild. But
I mean, it says Swiss Arabian. So like I had a little bit of a brain fart. Yeah, it's the same. I mean, it's just like it's right there in Swiss Arabian, and they have an Arabic up top. So.
Hell yeah, got you. RXL saying, be careful with the Middle Eastern fragrances. They have a certain spicy element. It's good in some stuff, but you don't want that. Yeah, that's true. If it's like a part of the DNA to just be that way, especially if it's a fresher fragrance, I'm not sure how I'd feel about that. But like in some of the darker stuff, the ouds, the different things,
this is kind of fresh. This is fresh. Fresh and spicy. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
But it's a real spicy oud, but it's fresh. To me.
Adam saying, you mean oud? Okay, Lattafa Assad. Finally got that Roberto Cavalli. Oh shit, he got the Roberto Cavalli. Hell yeah. Willing to get waiting to get colder. Okay. So it's more of a colder time. I wonder how it'll do out here because it's really dropping now. It's like almost 50. It's in the 50s now all of a sudden.
It's 51 right now here. Yeah, like 51 now. So.
59 here.
And that's the best time to wear Middle Eastern fragrances is in the wintertime. Like late fall.
Because Nah, it's definitely, getting out there. I'm looking forward to wearing that Shagaf though, so I could finally try it in full. Afnan, whenever. I mean, that's kind of, you could wear it in the summer. It's a little light, but no.
Even at 9 p.m.
Niche. 9 p. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Between the niche, the indie, and the Middle Eastern. But mostly the indie and the Middle Eastern. I'm like, because like I almost get my creative fix from the indies now. Like today I was like, I want tobacco, but I don't just want like tobacco and booze. So boom, Cuddle Buddy, Cashmere Wood, and cashmere, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of lily, tobacco, ambers. It's like a warm sweat, like a cozy sweater. This is like that hoodie fragrance.
Do you like the hookah bars? I mean, you ever been to a hookah bar?
Yeah, no, this is nothing like that. This is.
No, I'm just asking, have you ever been to a hookah bar?
Oh, hell yeah, absolutely.
That's what they smell like. The Swiss Arabian, but it's in a white box. Extreme version.
Oh shit! Hell yeah.
So if you want that hookah bar vibe, man, the bottle is nice too. But it's white. It's clean. Yeah.
I heard that was like Interlude Man, wasn't it?
It is. It is.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it smells like a
Shout
hookah
outs
bar
to
to me.
hell yeah. Shouts out to Pat, Salty Redu. Y'all make sure y'all check out Pat's Pat, you need to come back. You need to come back. Not like, I mean, come back here too, but you need to come back and start doing videos again. I don't care what you start doing, but you were great. And you're definitely better than a lot of the other content creators out there. So come on, just come back already. But I hope you're well. Great to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Let me see this black and gold one or black and so. Yeah, it's black and gold.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That one is more rose and vanilla, but it's not super sweet.
Okay.
And I kind of like that about it. It's not super sweet.
Hey, shouts out to super sweet. It's 87 degrees here. Oh yeah, that's right. Damn.
87.
Yeah.
I like his avatar with the Savage Elixir.
Louis, you funny as hell. Yeah, nah, that honestly, like this is the perfect weather for the Savage Elixir. Like this, the 50 to 60 degree weather, perfect right now for that. It's not too hot, not too cold, but it's so thick that it'll still cut through whatever. I wore that this morning. It was chef's
Man,
kiss.
that stuff
Just
is
seamless.
amazing, man. But then Lattafa got their clone of it too. But Lattafa's is sweeter. It's even sweeter. It's more cinnamon.
Got you. Yeah, nah, this is like almost carbon copy, but just perfectly. A little bit of extra lavender. She laughing her ass off. That's funny. There's a whole conversation happening in chat. I'm not getting involved in. Just saying, shouts out to me. Shouts out to Jason. Shouts out to unAVERAGE Peach, unAVERAGE Cherry. Omar, great to see Omar in the chat. Hope all is good with you, Omar. Always awesome channel. And Lewis, we also got a new guest, and I'm about to let him in after I read this comment. It's cool how the longer this hobby is, the more Middle Eastern sets become seductive. I agree. We got Montrese, we got somebody here, and he's a heavy, not a heavy person, but like a heavy hitter. The man knows his stuff. He's definitely making a lot of content, not just on YouTube, but on Instagram too. Y'all make sure y'all check him out if you don't know who he is already. But in the meantime, you get to hear the super sultry sounds of Masked Man Reviews. Great to see you, bro. How
Hey
you
man,
doing?
that was a great introduction. I don't know what to say, but thank you. And
Hey.
yeah, some great fries, man.
Yeah, nah,
Smelling
absolutely.
awesome, huh?
Yeah, nah,
That's what it's all
I'm loving
about.
this House of Hashim Cuddle Buddy. This is perfect weather. I've waited all year to wear this, and I could finally wear it. You know, I could finally wear it. It's so good. Just tobacco. This is hoodie weather. This is like cashmere sweater weather.
Right.
Perfect for it. You know. Scent of the day. What are you wearing?
My scent of the day was this. I actually did a haul from Enchante Parfums, and I rocked this as my scent of the day. This one is. See if you guys could read it.
Okay. You never smelled that.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Well.
Hell yeah. Shouts out to and like I said before, shout outs to Anuja and Enchante Perfumes .com. EnchantePerfumes.com. Where all your perfume needs are filled. Shout outs though.
Yeah, man. Just always get kind of busy.
Hell yeah.
Anthracite.
Oh, anthracite. You know, I did get a sample of that too.
Yeah.
I did. How do you like
some
that?
Good stuff. I like it a lot. It smells kind of like to me what your typical, I would say, 80s or 90s fragrance smells like, but it has like this nice sweetness. And what I like about this fragrance is that the sillage is kind of subtle. So it's not like in your face or overly projecting. It just kind of comes and goes as it wishes, and it does this thing. It to me on first sniff, it smelled very dark, like a dark fragrance, but it's really fruity. Really, I'm getting a lot of fruit from it. Definitely very nice. And I like the house. This is from Giacomo Paris. So that's another house that's kind of often slept on. They have this fragrance called Giacomo Silver. If you like pineapple, one of the best pineapple fragrances out.
Yeah,
Giacomo.
Better than Aventus?
Oh, I mean, people, that's the whole thing. You mentioned pineapple, and everyone still thinks of Aventus. And I was just kind of thinking about that, guys, that like, is there like, and this is kind of goes back to like years that you resonate with, and with fragrance, like the year that Aventus came out, a lot of people resonate with that year and the fragrances that came out during that year.
Right.
Is there a year that you guys resonate with fragrances or fashion, whatever it may be, movies?
I'd probably say 2013. I mean, it has to be 2013. That was like my first really hardcore year into fragrances. Also, thank you, AM, for the $2 super chat. Great stream. Great subscribers. Great people in the chat.
How about you, Montrese?
For my first year?
Yeah, like what year do you like?
Yeah.
Like, is there like a year that you resonate with, like that you're like, okay, I like pretty much everything that came out that year?
Oh, man, probably like 98, 97, 98, because I was a kid, man. I was already into that stuff with my grandfather. So, you know, but back then, everything was stronger back then too. Like John Paul, the first John Paul Go to a fragrance, like that stuff was like real potent. Like you didn't, one spray, two sprays, you was good for the rest of the day. Now probably need like fucking 19 sprays or something. But I was a kid when I really got into it.
Got you.
When I was younger, I used to overspray no matter what. Like I was just what it was. It was like, there was no counting the sprays. It was just like whatever it was oversprayed. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, my mom used to get mad when I used to leave my grandfather's house before I started buying my own stuff. My mom used to be so mad when I used to get in the car.
Damn.
She like, I don't know what you have on, but you spray. I'm like, I only sprayed like 2 or 3 sprays, but stuff was just real strong back then.
Yeah, it was.
I forget the name of that chemical that they took out of a lot of fragrances, and that's why fragrances are not as strong as they used to be.
Oak moss.
Took out of it. You said what?
Oak moss.
Is that it? Oak moss?
Yeah, it could be oak moss.
To make it a lot like a fresher and denser and everything. Like oak moss was a big one.
Yeah, I might have been there.
Oh,
I think thing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot less regulation back then, so people, the fragrance companies, they had a little bit more liberty in putting certain things into fragrances. And again, I'm just a fan of fragrances, but if you look at the back of like, or the back of the box or whatever, it'll tell you like some of the ingredients, and it's like, yo, what is this stuff? Like, there's a lot of chemical ingredients that go into fragrances.
I don't have that problem with Middle Eastern fragrances, I'll tell you that. I don't have no performance issues.
Oh, no. Those are pretty much, for the most part, they perform very well. Like, it's very strange or very rare that you find like a Middle Eastern fragrance that kind of underperforms. There is one. I'm not sure if you guys heard of it. It's not an underperformer, but it's a more intimate fragrance. It gets often compared to Roche's Mustache, and that one is Kismet by Maison Alhambra.
I've heard of that one.
So that one is a lot more intimate, and to me, it's just much like a much more cozier fragrance. It's not that typical loud Middle Eastern DNA that people are kind of accustomed to smelling, and it's very refined. There's no like after smell to it, like that weird woody smell. It doesn't have any of that. Very cool fragrance. Kismet. You have it? Let's see it.
Yeah, let's see it.
I gotta dig for it, bro. Like,
All right. I got it somewhere around here, but I'll bring it up in a few.
yeah,
But
brother. I don't know.
I also picked up Capucci Poiron from Anuj. Capucci Poiron. How's it going? How's it going? Capucci is awesome, man. This stuff smells fantastic.
Yeah. I gotta smell that one day.
And then the atomizer is crazy on this one. Let me see if I could. There we go.
Oh shit!
Atomizer is insane. Real good stuff.
I can pull out
That's the mustache. Yeah. Let me see if I could get that bottle.
Yo, yeah. The EDP is better than me. I like the EDT, but the EDP is better than me.
Hell yeah. Shouts out to Joey Cannoli Roy. Y'all make sure y'all check out his channel. It's in the description. My bro, Joey Cannoli. Joey Cannoli Roy. 5 nights out of the week. But maybe that'll change in the next couple of weeks. We'll see. Might be a little bit more. You got it? You got it, Jay?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let me see that.
So that's it right there. Kismet.
Yeah.
By Mason Alhambra.
It's good, man. It's good.
It's good stuff. So it has like this very seductive coffee note, but it's not like bitter in any way.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I gotta pull that out. I'm glad you're talking about it. I gotta pull that out.
A lot of people shout out to George. Wow.
Shout out
the super
to
bomb.
George with the super bomb. Shout outs to Mr. Zaharov himself. Thank you, George, for the $49.99 super chat. Hope you have a great weekend. Congrats on the Z 2.0 release. Again, we talked about it a little bit before, but shout outs to you, Ross, Andrea, Justin, and Anthony. 69 hand claps.
Yes.
Thank you.
Shout out to the Z creators.
Hell yeah.
And George with the $49.99 super chat. Boom.
Yes, thank you. And also check out his leather goods if you haven't. Like it.
Okay, yes.
This is Louis quality for not Louis price.
Right.
You get good stuff here. Yeah, so shout out to George.
Let's not forget George has that fashion background. So
yeah,
he does. Yeah, he does. Thank you, George.
You ever had Mercedes? You ever tried this?
Oh, okay.
The night Mercedes Club night. Well, Mercedes night. I just call it night. Select night.
What's that like? I haven't smelled that one.
It's real sweet. It's like I'm trying to think of a fragrance that is similar to. It's sweet though. It's like I forget some of the notes that's in it, but it's definitely like it's one of those fragrances that you wear when you want a date. It has like a date night smell to it. Definitely wintertime. I know it's some I think orange in it or something like orange or something like that. I forget. And I forget the notes. But it's sweet.
Okay.
Because the original Select was basically that's a Creed clone, a Creed Adventures clone.
Hell yeah.
There's one of them that's supposed to be kind of oody. I think that's the brown one.
Yeah, that's the brown. Yeah, I have some leather in it too. This I forget the note.
And then the last one I copped from Enchante is one that like people every time they see this bottle, they go crazy. They go insane for this. Bijan.
Okay, yeah. That I was like, I've seen that bottle. What was it? Bijan, yes.
Yeah, and that's the B for Bijan. So
Damn.
the other ones they have like it looks like a donut with a
Hell
golf
yeah.
ball on top, but this one,
Wait, hold on. You got it?
that's the
That one?
original. Yeah, that's the other. That's the one.
Hell
Yeah.
That's it has the donut with the golf ball on top. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But when people see this, they wig out. They're like, "Yo, where do I get that?" Like Enchante perfumes.
There you go.
Mhm.
Exactly. Nah.
That's it, man.
There you go.
Yeah. So I like you even more now, man. So just
Yeah.
And
I
shots.
only wear that in the springtime with a suit. That's the only time I wear that frame, and that's what it smelled like to me.
That's
And
dope.
Mm,
With that honey in there, it's just out of this world.
Mhm.
absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, shouts out to Anuj. He, I got that Ralph Lauren Roman. Not the whole bottle, but he gave me a whole bunch of the minis. And so that fragrance, I'm so mad at myself for never getting on it quicker. Like when I
Mm,
first came into fragrances, I was like, yeah, I have time. Like I didn't know fragrances could be discontinued like that at the time.
Yeah.
yeah, like me, man, I have this kind of thing where I'm like, there's always that fear of missing out, but I'm like, yo, there's so many fragrances, I'll just pick up something
Right.
else, you
Right.
know.
Nah, and that was it for me. I mean, again, like it's 2013. I'm new to Fragcom. I'm new, really, to fragrances. I didn't even know like it could be act because it had oak moss in it. So I didn't know
Mm.
like it could be Axe, and they were like, yeah, they got rid of it. And I'm like, why? Oak moss. I'm like, what?
Mm.
What do you like? Why are you cursing at me? What are you saying right now? And
Yeah.
then it was like, no, there's a note in there. Miss Gucci poem too. Dang.
Mm.
Ooh, what's
Oh,
hold
Mocha
on? I
Wood,
got
that's
the
some good stuff right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mocha
I'm
Wood.
gonna show y'all what the bottle look like because the
Mm.
bottle is what made me want it, and not
Yup.
even like the smell. Bottle
Mm.
was
damn.
dope.
That looks great. That looks like a fine bottle of whiskey or
Yeah.
scotch, really.
Yeah. It has a little bit of a booziness to it too.
Yeah. It got coffee in it too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
And then also a news through this sandwich. I have the big bottle, the big boy
I
bottle, but
love
this
that.
is
Yeah, that's it.
the mini.
Dunhill edition.
Yeah, he blessed me with that, so that's cool.
I love I love
That
that fragrance.
that juice,
Done
the
deal.
scent cloud that it produces is pretty ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
All
The
the,
no.
Dunhill edition.
but like out of every done here I've ever smelled though, this still my favorite one. The
Mm,
extreme. I just love it,
The
man.
red. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
that leather, man. I love the leather in it. And it lasts long too, because I always get like about 7 to 8 hours with it. So
Damn.
I'm
Nah.
gonna get one of my favorite Dunhills. I'll be right back. Let's see if
Hey,
y'all could guess it.
icon.
funny
I'd
talking
say
about what you say?
icon. Icon, the silver microphone looking one.
It's either that one or he talking about Amber. I swear Amber is good too.
That's
I love
true.
Amber.
I wasn't too thrilled with the racing red icon and the racing those were kind of basic to me, but
I got them all, man, and not but I only paid $32 for the racing one, so I wasn't tripping.
got you.
But the
But the
bottle is dope, man.
Y'all guessed which one y'all guessed.
Amber,
icon.
he's an
It's
icon.
some race Dunhill race and London.
Oh, I'm
Mm,
surprised, man.
damn, complete
This is some
curveball.
this is some
He's good
fire.
though.
Damn.
So
Yeah,
I
I
got
get
I got a wonderful compliment from this.
mm,
I was at a shop. I was actually fragrance shopping,
Mm,
and I was talking to the young lady at the store, and I think I was looking for it was the Amber Oud Rouge
mm-hmm.
when it first came out. That's the BR 540 clone. So I was
Shit.
looking for that, and she was like, "Forget about that. What is it that you have on?" I was like, "Word, this?" She was like, "Yeah, that whatever it is you have on, it smells fantastic, and this is what I had on." Dunhill edition.
Yeah, I let my little cousin have that, like
Century.
on the bottom. So.
This is awesome stuff. Very earthy.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
No. So it's like a earthy version of what the fuck is that?
Cigar. Black Oud.
Oh damn.
There's one of them that smells very similar to what's that?
That looked dope.
Man, for $15, dude, this shit was like 9 hours, bro. I tested it 3 times. I got like 9 hours with this. It's like it's coconut, but it smells good though. It's coconut and tobacco. $15. I think you was tripping off on the kind of cap leg.
Hell yeah, nah.
There's a cigar that smells very similar to. I think that one is the one that smells a little bit like tobacco vanille. But they have one that smells very similar to unAVERAGEJOE by Frederick Mall.
No, the one you talking about is the black and gold. Yeah, it smells like vanilla, but the Paris counter smells more like it to me. Like
Okay.
they're better.
All right.
Yeah, nah. That's I gotta get more into that. Oh, we got somebody else here. We've got another guest. And this one, gotta say congratulations to him because big news yesterday. Shouts out to Ross over at TLTG.
Hey, Mass Man Montrese. Joe, what's up? What's up,
Great to
fellas?
see you, bro.
What's going on?
I just happened to click. I saw you were live. I just turned my turned YouTube on, and I happened to click right when George sent you the super chat. So naturally, I called and fucked with George first. Saw he was free. Figured I'd come jump on and see what's up. Saw you guys talking fragrances.
Yeah, man.
Say hello, man. First time I'm on screen with Mass Man. What's going on, man?
Yeah,
How's
definitely.
it going, man?
Appreciate you sharing some posts for us yesterday. I appreciate you spreading the word.
Yeah, always spread the love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Congrats on the release. The 2.0 now, and
we're getting there. I can't. Like we talked about last night, Joe. I'm dying to show people.
Yeah,
we're getting there though.
Nah, I could see it already. It's like almost like wait. I can't tell who's been drinking the energy drinks here, you or me, because it's like you're like I can't wait. Let's go.
Dude, it's overdrive with fragrance for me right now. You know what I mean? Like fragrance is on my mind damn near every waking minute as it is, but it's even more so when there's business involved and my own release coming out. It's just, man, I love this shit.
Absolutely.
I love this shit. I never in my wildest dreams would imagine getting on a platform to talk about fragrances because I had no one to do that with would end up to this point one day. It really is a blessing, man. Just shows how much our little niche is growing.
Exactly. Exactly. Speaking of growing, shouts out to Andrew from Goblin Perfumes.
Shout out to Andrew.
Definitely.
Andrew's great. Andrew's a great guy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. He's great. Man puts out some good solid fragrances too, and
Coco Lime's really good. And then Humidor. I haven't wore Humidor in a while, man. I need to wear that. Because it's starting to cool down a little bit to where, because I still haven't wore Hanny's new tobacco fragrance yet. It just hasn't been cold enough. These thick tobaccos, I like to wait till it's colder for that,
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, no, and that perfect time, perfect season now for all of these like tobaccos and everything just to come out. It's like finally.
I'm wearing EJ's new fragrance. I just put the video out. I got that same spray in the video in my hand. And my wife, she's not a fan. She didn't say anything bad about it. She's like, it won't leave the room.
Uh-oh.
It was filling my living room. Think unAVERAGE Overture, man. crazy, smoky, animalic, super strong. Good
Damn,
stuff.
Andrew.
This is probably like the best time for fragrance releases. Like everyone is really coming with some really great fragrances. Like that, it's awesome. Great time to be a fragrance fanatic into this hobby. There's just so much coming up. So,
well, this is our token season. You know, fall is every frag head's favorite season because you can literally, you have days for everything. Because that's one of our little idiosyncrasies. I know I'm terrible about it. You get seasonal when you're really into fragrances. You're like, I like to wear this during this time of year. Well, it's that time of year when it's across the board. You're going to get those cold days. You're going to have warm days.
Yeah, Joe was just saying that it's hoodie weather frag season, which is awesome. You get those fragrances.
Shoot, I just got this in.
What?
All right.
Let me see. Oh snap!
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, New Era just released this collection like a week ago, so I was like, yeah, let me see what they got, because there's a few. When it comes to baseball hats, there's a few logos. It's more logos than teams for me with baseball.
Hell yeah.
And I saw this Marlin. I've been buying a lot of Marlins hats lately. I saw this one. I gotta have that.
Nah, that's
dope hat.
You got
the fall. You know,
you got the Liz app.
Most of the stuff I get from Lids is like the seasonal Saints stuff. Like I haven't spent the money on the Salute to Service stuff because literally the week after I buy the Intercept Cancer gear, and I bought all of it. That's several $100s. The following week, all the Salute to Service gear comes out, and it's like, damn it, I just spent like $600 on Saints gear. I gotta wait. Because it used to be if you didn't get it right away, it would sell out within like a few days. They would make it so limited. Now I think because they moved the releases further up, because like Salute Service Month is until November. We're just starting the Intercept Cancer Month. So I think because they release it so soon, they're producing a lot more. Because you know how the resale market is in anything. As soon as this stuff sells out, there's jackasses selling that same $50 hat for $200, crossing his fingers somebody's dumb enough to buy it.
Yeah, because you know what happened with the era of metal plated hats, and this is metal plated. So I brought.
Yeah, I saw it sparkling. I was curious if it was metal or one of those like the heat press plastic. I couldn't tell.
No, it's definitely, man. This boy's heavy too. They heavy, man.
Yeah, no.
So when that happened, me and my brother went crazy. We said we about to get all the metal plate hats we could possibly get, because they don't even be having them no more. So
I haven't seen one in a long time. I've been collecting hats longer than I've been collecting fragrances.
Shit, they a lot cheaper. I tell you that. Buying a hat.
Especially now.
Sometimes it can get there if you really got to have a certain hat. Because
I don't know, because this one is 60, so yeah, some is high, but
yeah, this one was 55. Everything's going up. Hats like these used to be $35.
Yeah,
now it's 55.
When I was
sorry, we turned it into hats. I just got it today. I was excited about it. We're talking fall.
Fragrance, fashion, lifestyle. It's a channel for all three, so it covers the board. You know, hats, sneakers.
Shout outs to everybody in the chat. I haven't had an opportunity to say hello since I got on. We just started chopping it up.
Nah, definitely. Jason had you at evening. Oh, the font.
How good is that font? George is so good at everything when it comes to that.
Absolutely.
He really is. The design work, it's a collaborative effort, but a lot of this comes from the brainchild of George Zaharoff. When you give him your theme, your idea, here's what I'm thinking, you kind of give him some outline and let him fill it in. You know what I mean? He runs with it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, he does. Definitely.
Because that's an original font that David, his graphic design guy, made.
Okay.
It's like 1920s inspired.
Damn. Nah, that's not the classic, the Renaissance, the everything. I'm definitely. You've got me signed up for it. You know, I'm looking forward to going ahead, trying it, and just everything. I went ahead. I posted your link.
I appreciate that, man. You didn't have to do that.
I know, but listen, when you hear your family,
let's get some love from Mass Man. Let's
Oh
throw
no,
let's throw oh, there it is right there. Yeah.
he's right there. Look, I'm quick with it. We're good. So yeah, no,
You're on it.
both channels right here. So if y'all haven't, for some reason, if you haven't subscribed to Ross, please do that. And especially if you haven't subscribed to Mass Man, definitely y'all check them out. And they're already tagged in the
Appreciate the
description
love.
too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and share this real quick while we're at it.
Hey, I appreciate that. You know, it's just
see if we can get a few more people. How many we got watching right now, Joe?
17. It's been fluctuating between like 23 and 17, 23 and me. Just a little bounce back. It's just a casual stream today. I wasn't doing my main sampling episode. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. I have a Yumi from EauEmGeee coming back, so it was like, okay, well, I still want to chop it up with everyone. Joe moved. I moved.
So Melissa,
Joe moves quick.
So Melissa was out having fun today. I saw the post.
She's
saw
out
the post
there
on
with
IG.
Yeah, that was a great video.
I didn't see the video. I think they did a live stream, huh?
Yeah.
Quick
I
live.
heard they did one. I just saw the posts. I saw one of Aram's posts and one of Neil's posts.
Yeah, out there and good times. Good. I mean, you know, that's what it's about. Is everyone getting together? You know,
just having fun.
Yeah, having fun, relaxing, smelling fragrance, trying stuff. You know, I still remember back in 2012 when Al, or 2011 when Al had Hero and, you know, all the good smellers and everybody, the original good smellers out there at the Creed shop and at the restaurants. They were eating, drinking, smoking, like cigarettes, and you know, just having a good time. Nobody even knew anyone yet like that. But
and just like last night, once again, this stream is not sponsored by Aquaphor.
Not sponsored by Aquaphor, but if Aquaphor does want to sponsor somebody, please contact Ross over at TLTG.
Please click my link tree and click the little envelope. Shoot me an email.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, nah.
Pit Viper, get at me. We need to talk about a Joey cannoli line.
Absolutely. Yes. You know, I only got these because of him. I didn't get these for myself. But
he put a lot of people on them. I hope they reach back out to him, man. I really do.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad he got the tape and everything's out there. I'm surprised. It makes sense though, because they are like a 90s themed type of thing that they would make them like do a tape as the thing.
And of all things, for it to be in the fragrance communities, the fragrance streaming community, you know what I mean? Like that's when they see it, it's got to be so random, something they never even thought of for marketing.
Exactly. They should. If anything, now that gives them more the reason to. He's the one who put them on the map over here. But I mean hats, the whole fashion, just everything in the whole Sour Patch.
That would be nice.
How cool would that be? I can't walk through a grocery store and see that and not think of you. Every time I see Sour Patch.
You should get a Celsius endorsement.
You've been posting a lot of Celsius posts too.
Celsius, yeah, those two. Because like I used to do Death Wish, but the coffee stains my teeth. And then like the maintenance for it. I mean, Death Wish is great as a product, but coffee in general stains your teeth. So it was like, well, if I do Celsius, it's not gonna stain my teeth and keep me going a little bit, you know. So that's why.
That's a good question, Andrew. Me and the wife have been talking about it because it didn't hit the Panhandle where we're planning on going. But the concern is, are people going to be relocating from the devastation to that area and make it even more of a challenge for us to move? I don't know. So we got to kind of see how that plays out. But that's where we're planning on going. My wife's going to Louisiana in November, and then her and my mom are going to drive to Panama City. She's going to have a few appointments and go check some like our bucket list of places we have lined up, our number 1, 2, and 3. Check them out and video chat me because my dog's blind and diabetic and on the down slope. So one of us always has to be home. So that's why when you see me travel, you never see her with me because she can't come with me. Somebody's got to stay home with the dog.
Got you. Nah, I get that. Absolutely. Especially.
But thank you for asking, Andrew.
Y'all, I gotta run. It's been great. I'll be back on. You know that. So nice.
Great to see you.
Hey Jay, if you ever want to do anything, man, message me.
Yeah, I'll hop on. I know you go live, so I'll hop on your stream.
Not even just that. You want to do a collab video, anything, man? I'm always open to get together with people.
Yeah, sounds good, man. All right, peace out.
All right, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. That is the thing I do appreciate about you, Ross, is that you do look to, you put yourself out there to actually engage with everyone. You're not like sitting atop your mountain, just like,
I mean,
hi, I'm here. You know,
the whole reason I got into this was the community aspect. Just because there's people that will jade you once you get involved into the community doesn't mean we should not try harder to keep the community thing going, you know? Kind of make up for those that don't want to do it, you know?
Exactly. No, and I mean, I've been doing it for a minute myself, and yeah, I've had my moments where I'm like, okay, I'll take a break for a minute, you know, although some of it was more forced than not, but at the end of the day, it'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll take a 2-3 week break from like being completely social or whatever, but as a whole, the community is what it's about.
Well, I mean, I go through spurts, just like I go through spurts with doing the tag videos. I go through spurts with doing collabs. Like I'll get in the mood for it. Like all of a sudden I'll do 5 collabs and 5 tag videos, and then you might not see me do none for months.
Right.
I just, whenever the mood strikes me, you know how it is, different phases throughout the year for different things, you know.
Yep. Nah, I'm a lurker. That you are. Joe's the only person who's seen my face on live. I appreciate that.
I saw you were live on here the other day. I thought you saw you pulling up oils and stuff like that, Andrew. Was it on here? Because I know I saw Andrew on a live recently, like in the last.
It was last week. This time last week.
Yeah. Because I saw him on screen. I was like, I'll be damned. Look at him putting himself out there. That's what I'm talking about. That can only help your cause, Andrew, getting on these live streams.
Right. Absolutely. Especially
more people know about the good work you're doing.
Me, I don't plan on moving down south anytime soon. I don't know about the rest of you gentlemen, but
I highly doubt I'll ever meet him. I don't really know him, you know.
Right. I mean, Ross, as a whole, what has been kind of your thing that you've been getting? I told you, like, I'm back almost on my indie kick. Like, I'm back in my roots, my element. When I started, I was really into indie. Are you like more into the indie, the niches? Are you more into still the designers as a whole? I mean, I know you definitely look for the affordable options too.
I kind of mix up my week every week. Like if you watch my weekly rotations, you're going to see some cheap stuff. You're going to see some, you know, $80 designers, and you're going to see a few $200 or $300 fragrances. You do a little bit of everything. It's just whatever I'm in the mood for. I try to plan. Because, like, literally,
oh snap!
That table right there, that's all the fragrances I'm either currently wearing, trying to wear, or something along those lines. So it's ever changing when it comes to my my rotation table. But it's a little TV tray. I call it my rotation table. I keep all the stuff like there's stuff that might sit there for months and I don't even wear it. I'm just like, I'm gonna get to this. Let me leave it right here so it's still fresh in my mind. So it's a little bit of everything. I would say the majority, though. That's tough. If I had to put a percentage on it, I would say between the 3, it's probably like 40% designer, about 30% cheapy, and 30% niche.
Okay.
And when I say designer, I mean stuff that costed me over $50. That's not niche.
Right, exactly.
And the indie's gonna fall into niche pretty much.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Nah, definitely. It's when Ross does try humidor with Rose, I want to know what he thinks. Okay.
I need to find it. I believe it's right there by my Sammy Andrews fragrances on that shelf. Pretty sure it is. I think that's where all my Goblin fragrances are.
I recently tried that. Just the humidor.
Regular humidor. It's fantastic.
Yeah, great fragrance, great tobacco. That really set the tone. It was like, okay, it is about to be fall, you know. And then it started having me on this tobacco kick, grabbing House of Hashim and Zaharov's tobacco, and it works too because I have the shave soap for the tobacco itself, and just
do you have the body lotion?
I don't have the body lotion. I don't have any of the other tobacco, the oils and all of that yet. No,
Anytime I use the shave set, because like I shave my chest and everything, I'll rub the body lotion if I use that shave set. So I just have this ridiculous tobacco scent bubble going, a layering of products, the shave soap, the lotion, this fragrance, the splash. It's awesome.
Shout outs to Kevin. Welcome, Kevin. Great to see you, Kevin Hawthorne. Evening from Lakeland, Florida.
Did you take some damage? Clearly you have power.
Right. Hopefully you're doing okay. Yeah, clearly there's some sort of power, cellular, internet service, something, because you're here. But thank you for that. It's really interesting that you put humidor on one wrist and then tobacco on the other. The differences between tobaccos is fun to sniff. Hell yeah.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I forgot to ask, what are you two wearing?
Cuddle Buddy from House of Hashim.
Okay, never tried that. Montrese, what you rocking today?
Dunhill Custom, man.
Dunhill that one either. Or the Red Extreme that you showed earlier. I have the original Dunhill Desire Red.
Yeah.
I've never tried either of those. I don't have a lot of Dunhill fragrances. I got like 3.
Dunhill Custom surprised me, man. I wasn't expecting that much like depth. Like, you got a lot of depth to it for $20 at Macy's. I was like, wow. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. Nah, this is good stuff. This is like almost a cashmere sweater, like a hug. So it's gonna be some tobacco, some lily, but it's like ambers and a little bit of cashmere wood in the base, and just like really just and iris. There's some iris in here, so I know I know how you feel about that.
For sure.
I know, that's why. He also goes by HB in the chat. Not sure if maybe you've seen an HB in your chat, but
I probably have. Is it H_B?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah, this is
because I follow him on Instagram. I didn't know what the profile was on YouTube, but I've seen the profile. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, this is I've been waiting all year to try it, to really wear this now, because I got this back in April. So it was hot. And now that it's like fall, I'm like, finally. Did not lose power.
Normally warm over here. Like, I've had very few cool, cold days. Because like last year, we were hitting 40s and 50s during the day often at this point. Whereas this year, it's been high 70s, low 80s most of the fall. That's like, if you add humidity, I'm back in the South.
Oh, shit.
It's where it feels like 90 degrees, you know?
No, absolutely. This is like the first day where we got that actual drop now, where it's like, no, now it's fall. Like it was like 70, 65, and then today it was like, no, 50s. And I'm like, okay, now we're in fall.
I'm ready for that. I've only had like 3 or 4 days of where it was like, thank you.
Loving it.
Yeah, throw a hoodie on.
Right.
Spray something heavy and just go out and about, you know?
The last hot day, the last hot day we had was the live I did with you, Joe. The last one you did, that was our last hot day.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad. Starting to get this. They getting
so many people have been on me about getting that for years now, because I like the red line. I love the EDP and the Intense.
I love that one.
So many people have told me that's the best one. I know it's got a lot of coffee, right? It's like
that's my favorite.
I know it's discontinued.
Yeah, you can still find them though. They're not crazy. I may procrastinate to where I screw myself like I did with Spice Bomb Fresh. That's a possibility here, but I do plan on getting it eventually. One of these days, I'm gonna just add it to cart.
So good. Damn.
That's what happened with Spice Bomb Fresh, man. I've still got plenty in that 20 ml, that travel atomizer I have.
Yeah.
I may never go through that 20 ml, but I had wanted to get a bottle for the longest time. Now they're $300 on eBay.
Absolutely not.
For $150 6 months ago. They just skyrocketed all of a sudden. Been discontinued for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Business over pleasure. Talk to me about that one, Rick. What's that one like?
Yeah, let us know. Let us know, RXL. In Arizona, the hurrah happened about 3. Damn.
Jesus.
Damn. Okay, that's some intense
stuff.
stuff.
Oh, that's Arizona for you.
Right. I've never actually. Well, the furthest west I've been is New Orleans, so I've never actually been anywhere
That's
else
the
yet.
furthest west you've been?
Yeah.
Oh man, you got to hit H-Town. You got to experience H-Town's nightlife at least once in your life.
Definitely Houston, Cali.
Some
Cali
of the
especially is
festivals
going
and
to
stuff,
happen.
man, because the hip hop scene's iconic for the last 25 years in Houston, and they have
Mhm.
serious festivals at parks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Houston's awesome.
I want to have a steak in Houston. That's my thing. I want to have a steak in Houston.
Houston is dope, man.
There's a lot of good. There's a lot of great in Houston. Not even good. There's a lot of great out there.
A lot of good restaurants out there too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a foodie, so just get me like a big piece of steak and I'll be good. Or a burger, one of the two. Not going to complain about either one, but
Mexican food's great out there. I know some spots. I know some spots where they don't speak English and the food's amazing.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to contact you on that one then when I do plan to go. But Cali's next on the list for me when I am able to be cleared again to travel. Cali's definitely gonna be like one of the first. Cali and then Chicago, probably like 1, 2.
Yeah, you
that
got
I'm at.
Georgia something.
Well, Cannoli Prom, August 15th,
That is awesome.
2023.
You mean I thought it was
April.
April.
Yes, April 15th. But
You haven't been to Chateau where we're gonna have it. Watch this banquet hall, man. They have weddings and stuff over there. It's ridiculous.
I cannot wait. It's looked amazing. I've seen the pictures. I'm like, yes, absolutely.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, those two for sure. And then like everywhere else I kind of want to still go. Vegas, Cali. Hey, Juan, thank you for the $10.
Juan, you already made it? You made it there?
San
Juan, he's already there.
Hell yeah.
So clearly it was safe travels.
Right. Definitely glad you made it safe and enjoy your vacation. Thank you for showing the love. And yeah, also side note, speaking of Juan, y'all make sure y'all get Joey Cannoli to 469 subscribers, please. Joey Cannoli Raw. So this way he can go ahead and do a giveaway. He's doing Juan's Fat Boy Fragrances, $100 gift card to his store, and he's doing a bottle of Kirk Elliott EKJ Eau de Parfum, 100 mil. So, Heather, I see you over there. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Heather in the Dark.
Heather in the Dark.
Are you afraid of the dark? Great show, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
I was about to say you were muted.
Yeah. The wedding is over.
Shouts out to the wedding crashers, the wedding singer. So, the wedding is over as in like they got married, or the wedding is over as in like somebody called it off?
Did they not have a lot of grooms and bridesmaids?
The reception has ended.
Ah, sounds like you're still with quite the group.
The Blair Green Project.
Yeah.
Instead of the Blair Witch Project.
We're close friends and stuff.
Hush.
They must have a lot of friends.
I'm waiting for like a jump scare scene or something to just come up behind her and just.
Well,
Just
we're
a
in
flash of white light.
Exactly. But nah, definitely glad you're. Oh, okay. You look like a phone or a radio or something. Shout outs. But nah, ladies and gentlemen, Heather Green. For those who don't know, Heather Grains. You can find her on Joey's channel too.
I'll enter back when I get home.
Okay. Great to see you. Thank you for the update, though. Great person.
That was random.
It was, but you know, when Joey's away, these streams every now and then will kind of turn into a little bit of like take over a little bit of that Cannoli verse, and you'll get a little crossover like that. So shouts out, like I said, to Joey. Subscribe to his channel, Joey Cannoli Raw, and definitely y'all make sure that y'all go ahead and get him to 469 so this way he could do those giveaways.
let's blow by 469. Let's get to 1,000.
Okay. Yeah, no.
I hope you like it, Juan. I'm very look. Business over pleasure was exactly what I wanted it. I knew there was going to be some people that were like, "Oh, it's too safe. It's not strong enough." All that. I knew that was going to come with it. Ain't nobody gonna be saying that this time.
Got you.
So I hope you enjoy it. I think a lot of people are going to be very happy with all three fragrances. There's an evolution in scent. There's an evolution in packaging, the storytelling. It's like I was saying last night, minimum 2 tiers above what we did last time. It's awesome. I can't wait for everybody to see everything and get the fragrances in hand.
I can't.
Thank you.
Blair Green Project. The Blair Green Project.
Shout out to
definitely shout outs to Raph. And definitely got all three coming, Michael. Hey,
Jesus Christ, cigarettes are $12 a pack there.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, that's intense. Stepdad's nephew or great. Okay, I'm not keeping up with that side of the family. Stepdad's great. I'm good.
Missed out on 2 last time. Wasn't making that mistake again. Got all 3 this time. Well, I hope you enjoy them. I really think everybody's going to be, for those that were impressed last time, whether it was just by the siren, both brass and soul in the siren, business over pleasure, just brass, or whatever. I can't imagine people not enjoying all 3 of these fragrances this time because there's still complete diversity. No one serves the same purpose as the other's fragrance. And again, not by design, just worked out that way. We work individually, and then when we're done, we all come together. Here's what we've been doing.
Absolutely. Seriously, BOP changed on my skin after laying this sit for a while. Hell yeah.
Some additional maceration definitely did help business over pleasure for those that had maybe some performance issues where they were only getting 2 or 3 hours. I've had people tell me, man, it's just like 7 hours on my skin now.
Right.
Just benefited from that. I see Juan said he ranked it over the other 2 in his latest thoughts. I'm glad it grew on you. And I've noticed that's kind of been the case with a lot of people where at first maybe they might have been underwhelmed because they didn't want something so safe. And over time, they started to appreciate it more for what it is. I'm assuming that's kind of the case here. Maybe your taste started to really adapt to it a bit more than it was at first, maybe.
Also, too, their nose probably because you had a lot of different components. It wasn't just like an iris bomb. You had that pepper, and you had different things going on to where the spice, the fresh, you had everything. You gave it a little bit of everything ultimately.
There was a difference of creaminess because of the Palo Santo. Palo Santo doesn't get used a lot. I didn't specifically ask for that note. There's a certain amount of notes I tell Claude I'd like to be in this fragrance to create these certain accords I envision. And then, I mean, you don't tell a master like him how to do his job. You just, here's my idea, here's my vision, here's what I'd like to accomplish. Let him work his magic, you know?
Exactly. It's just like one of those chefs. You don't go to Gordon Ramsay and be like, hey, by the way, make sure you cook my cheeseburger with no onions, or make sure you do. No, like you just say, hey, I want a burger, and then he'll make it
business over pleasure. The notes that he did use that I specifically asked to be in there was Sichuan pepper, because I like the characteristic of Sichuan pepper where you get a nice hit of spice at first, and it doesn't stay for a long time. It's almost like almost a little bit of a red hot hit, and then it fleets, it fades pretty quickly. It's a spice that doesn't stay for a long time. That, the iris, ginger, what was the other note in the base that I really wanted? But those are the 3 that come to mind that he did end up using. Palo Santo, stuff like that, that Lily of the Valley, that was him just making magic on the idea of what I wanted, you know.
Hell yeah.
He's so good. I'm blessed to have Claude Deer. That was luck of the draw. When I first found out Claude was going to make my first fragrance, I called George immediately. I said, did you do that? He's like, do what? I said that I ended up with Claude. He's like, no, that's Mon. Briefs and said, you need this perfumer, you need this perfumer, and you need this perfumer.
Hell yeah. Shouts out to $1,000,000 Bogdan. Absolutely. Sour Patch Kid.
Sour Patch Kid. But shit, I didn't have any problems.
I appreciate that, Ross. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I didn't have business over pleasure, man. Like it's a great office, and I love wearing it at the office.
That's exactly what I built it for. Because the story I'm telling, because this next fragrance continues the story. Like I said, for those that have been paying attention to my live streams and stuff like that, I've been talking about this fragrance for a year now. We've been working on it since like literally right after we sold out.
Right.
We were going to do it again. And it's one of those things where it's like I said last night, it's the other side of the coin. It's business over pleasure is telling the story of a business professional and this guy who's really good at what he does. And in that setting, you need this style fragrance 9 times out of 10 if you're not the type that wants to piss HR off. You know what I mean? And
right.
So it's the right scent profile and performance for that. It has a kind of a formal appeal to it. It can be worn casually, but it really feels like an office setting fragrance. That's what I wanted. And now this one is for clock out week. Just happen to have the weekend off. Brash in your face side of the personality comes back. The wild side comes out. That's this part of the story. That's the continuation. So it's building a fragrance wardrobe for this one specific person is what the story's doing.
Got you. Yeah, no, it's definitely making sure you have everything. Because again, too, like fragrance, it's more than just smelling good. You gotta make sure you have on a good shirt. You gotta make sure everything is put together. So
it's all about completing your wardrobe.
Exactly.
Justin talks about it all the time. It's a complete package. Exactly. It's hygiene, it's accessories, it's wardrobe, it's the fragrance, it's everything. It's your verbal presentation, how you conduct yourself.
Right.
It all goes together.
Yeah, it definitely does. And the fact that you're doing that, you know, I mean, I'm sure definitely Justin and Andre are doing something not similar like to you, but I'm just saying telling their own stories with it. But, you know, just the whole business.
Yeah, I can only speak on mine, the little bit of stuff I can.
Right.
I'm not gonna speak for them on their fragrances. You know,
not at all. Not at all. But I'm just saying, like, I don't want it to be like, oh, well, Joe just said that their cup. No, I'm going ahead and getting that out the way now.
I'm letting everybody know that you won't hear a peep out of me about their fragrances until after they've told everybody about their fragrances. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I wouldn't dare take that away from them.
Absolutely not.
Because I'm the ball, you know, every Zoff that came out, I got them. Like I wasn't playing. You know,
George doesn't miss. Not even talking about the Z Creative fragrances. George does not miss.
He's great. He's great.
Like that Snoop Dogg meme. That motherfucker don't miss.
No, he does not.
Fits.
Yeah, he does. Definitely.
Awesome.
Damn, Claude is great. Claude alone, because I know he does the signature line. It's like,
well, that's the thing. I can't stress enough. I'm so blessed that I didn't have to do why am I drawing a blank here? I didn't have to do a brief. I don't know why the hell I drew a blank. I didn't have to do a brief this time. George hasn't done a brief in years because George hasn't done a brief for Claude in 20 years. Because once Claude understands you, you just need to have a conversation. It's that simple with him.
Hell yeah. Would love to hear more about Montrese and TLTG. First of all, thank you, Anuj from EauEmGeee Perfumes, EauEmGeePerfumes.com. Thank you for the $27.99 Canadian. And he wants to hear a little bit more about Ross and a little bit more about Montrese. And you know, I live to serve. I live to entertain. I live to talk. So since I have you here, Ross, and I'll get to you, Montrese, too. But Ross, really quick, what I guess maybe for those who don't know who you are, I know what your acronym stands for, but can you go ahead and just tell everybody one time what the whole thing is? Let's start with that.
TLTG stands for the legendary Team Gates. That's right. Nothing to do with fragrance. It's the acronym shows up on the matchups for my fantasy sports matchups, fantasy basketball, football, all that stuff. Because I have an old nickname from my childhood friends. I've told the story of the evolution of the nickname in my the reviewer episode on the Zaharoff channel from a few years ago. So it's a little lengthy. I won't go that far into it, but my fantasy sports name was Team Gates for many years. And when it got to the point where I was either always in the playoffs, contending for a championship, like in the money at the end of it, or winning the championship regardless of sport, especially during this like 5 or 6 year stretch where I was in the positive on money for like half the decade before I finally paid and didn't win some money one year. So I made the joke that, oh, my team's becoming legendary. So I changed it to the legendary team gates. So that's when the matchups, like I used the example, I forgot what live stream I used the example in, but last week I played Buffalo Billiat Brand. So his shows up as BBB versus TLTG in the matchup. So when I was making my channel, that was the only thing I could think of. I was like, it's that acronym means something to me, even if others don't get it. And it just has a ring to it for me for some TLTG reviews. I don't know. It just fits. It's not necessarily catchy or anything, but it just, I don't know. It's evolved into having meaning over time, obviously, but it just, I don't know, it just fit at the time. I was strapped for a name and it was all I could think of. I tried it out and it just kind of works. People that don't know my name just call me TLTG on the internet, basically. So I'm now known as that acronym.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And then one other question that I do want to ask also, hey, Christopher, great to see you. Shouts out to Christopher here. Welcome.
Chris.
But whatchamacallit, when exactly did you get into fragrances? Like, when was it, not so much YouTube, but like when was it where it was like, okay, I'm gonna like have more than just 1 to 2 fragrances or whatever?
My oldest memory is when I was like 8 or 9 years old with the old splash bottle of Pierre Cardin, the one that looks like a watercolor. And then I want to say I was like 11 or 12. The first fragrance I ever actually wanted, that was when Tommy Hilfiger became popular in the mid-90s. I wanted Tommy. And I ended up getting Polo Green at some point, Classic Nautica. There's a few that I had over time, but that was the main ones when I was still a kid, not even really a teenager. That was the first time I had multiple fragrances. I had Tommy and Polo.
Got you.
That was the two I had together. So they mean a ton to me. Like if all of a sudden something happened, this place caught fire, those are two of the fragrances that are going to be in my arms when I run out the door, which God forbid that ever happened. I'd be so heartbroken to leave all this shit behind. but that's when it started to become important to me because I always associated spraying a fragrance on with dressing up, going to dinner, going to church, going to a school dance. Like I always associated with some sort of special something. You got to smell nice. It's part of not just wearing a t-shirt and basketball shorts. You know what I mean?
Right.
So and then once I got to where I was having 5+ fragrances at a time, I was probably 16 or 17 at that point. By the time Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue came out in the early 2000s, that was the one that really got me to where I was like, okay, I'm into this. And it's okay that I have multiple fragrances, but it's still one of those things that subconsciously you're kind of like, is this feminine? Is this kind of strange that I really like fragrances? So you don't really talk about it.
Got you.
You know what I mean? You just kind of do it and have them. But you don't really talk to people. Like I made the joke in that same review, the reviewer. It's not like, hey, man, you heard about Dolce & Gabbana's new release? Who the hell was I to talk to about that when I was 19?
Right.
Years ago. It's not what it is now. Now we have an online community for this.
Right.
So that's pretty much the turning point. So that was the lead up, and the turning point was, I want to say it was like 2005 that came out. So around that time. I've been into fragrances most of my life.
Got you. Hell yeah. It's been about the same for me. I mean, my earliest fragrance memory was my uncle wearing jupe and Francesco Small Toe. And I was like, we're talking 96. So I was like 6 years old then. But yeah, those were some of my more like older memories. And he was like a father figure to me. So then just walking around trying to, smell good and everything. And just as I got older, eventually, it just then the other memory was, of course, a woman. She blonde hair, worked with her. She was like, I like Polo Blue. And I was doing birthday parties and I never ran.
Everybody liked Polo Blue.
This was 2010. This is right when Blue de Chanel dropped, but instead of getting Blue de Chanel, I went for Polo Blue because she liked Polo Blue. And I never ran to the mall faster. Like the mall was down the street. I took a bus.
He wears Aqua de Joe to this day because of what a chick said to him in a bar when we were like 20. I'm not going to get that vulgar with what she said Aqua de Joe does for her. So he started when obviously he hooked up with her, but that ever since then, that's the two fragrances he has, that and Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, because women in his past have told him how much they like those. So that's what he wears even all these years later. You don't wear anything else. Just those two.
Hell yeah. Speaking of Andrew saying I was not a Polo Blue fan, he wore Polo Green, but I know somebody else who wears some Polo Green, and that's this man right here, Montrese. Definitely. So I know you said it last week, but can you like kind of give us a little bit more again of the story for those who missed it last week? And Polo Green.
So I got into fragrances when I was a kid, probably about 7 or 8 years old. My grandfather used to always wear Polo Green, so when I would get dropped off at his house, I would go upstairs and steal sprays, because where he lived at, all the girls was over there. He lived on a street called Woodland, and that's on the south side of my city, and that's where all the girls was. So I would steal sprays and get compliments, and you know what I'm saying? For some apparent reason, tobacco was just a thing, especially back then. So I would always wear it. Even the older women would, give me compliments. So I was, feeling myself. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. So, but then he started telling me about Jean Paul Gaultier, and because what I have now with the fragrances I have now in his room, his shelf was literally like on his wall, and he had colognes everywhere, but mainly barbershop colognes, because back in the 90s, everything was mainly barbershop. But that's how I got into it, because my grandfather, and when I got, what I say about when I was 13 is when I started buying my own fragrances, because I would cut grass in my neighborhood. So I started buying my own fragrances, and and by that time, the sweeter stuff started coming out. Like, Jupe was already out, but I wasn't really wearing Jupe. But the reason why I started liking Jupe is because women would wear it. So I'm like, oh, these women is wearing it. I'm gonna wear it too, because they gonna like it because I'm wearing it, and it worked. You know what I'm saying? I got probably 2 6.7 ounce bottles of Jupe, so I really like Jupe.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Listen, Juke, and it still performed like it did back in the day. It still performed like that. Juke is not a weak performer.
It does not do it for me, man. I like the flankers. I just kind of have a bottle.
Gotcha.
Man, it still lasts. I still get like 8 to 9 hours with that. But
it's a monster.
It's
a monster. I only paid like $20 for it too. At a Marshall's, and I just kind of have it. Like, I don't hate it. It's not like something I can spray and I got to scrub off. It's just, for me, it's so synthetically sweet. Like, it's just because it's so strong, it's too much for me. So I never reach for it.
Got you.
But everybody's got their thing. You know what I mean? Just that's proof right here. He absolutely loves it. I'm not a fan.
Right.
Yeah. My brother, he doesn't like it. He smelled it when we was kids, and he smelled it again like 3 years ago at Perfume World, or Perfume Mania. I always say World. He was like, dude, he was like, nah, man, I don't want to smell that no more. It's just it's too much for people. You know what I'm saying? But my grandma, she loves Dior Poison.
That is
Dior Poison. I love Dior Poison. I don't care if it smells like a grandma. I love Dior Poison.
I don't think like grandma, that stuff's good.
That stuff is amazing.
Yeah.
But
it's been a long time since I've smelled it, though. My wife used to have a small bottle of it. She don't have any more. It's been a few years since she ran out.
I seen it for like $130. The 4.2 ounce, like $130 on Amazon, and I ordered it. What was that 2 days ago? Yep, 2 days ago. Because when I got on Amazon, that was eBay, but when I got on Amazon, it was even more. So Dior Poison still costs a pretty penny. Still kind of in prices. If you get the 4-ounce bottle.
Yeah.
Hey now, welcome.
But yeah, man. But then I started getting into dumb shit and get back into perfumery. Got me off the street. So it was like a new it was like a like a hobby again. Like I was doing it when I was younger, and start doing it again. But it's I'm glad I did. I'm glad something changed me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thankful for perfumery. You know what I'm saying? But
you never know what means what to who. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely. So hope that answered your question, Anuj. And by all means, if you have any other questions, I mean, you super chatted. I'll answer them anyways. I'm not one to do that, but thank you so much for the generous super chat. Hey now, have you tried? Either of y'all tried the Reflection 45 from EauEmGeee?
Give me a second. We'll do it right now. I haven't
snap. Hell yes. And while you're doing that, welcome Jason. Great to see Jason.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
Yeah, I got a sample of it. I like it.
Damn.
I just wanted to jump on because I like the panel. I said, hey.
Man, where you at, bro? Because it's still nighttime over there.
California.
I figured, 3 hours behind me.
Yeah, I mean, it's good in general. I feel like I get behind everyone business-wise. There's a lot happening in New York with fragrance, so I have to get up early.
Got you.
So shout outs to Ken Sense. This was part of that gigantic package he sent me a while back. I've never sprayed any of these 4.
Okay.
Have any of you sprayed EauEmGeee's Reflection 45 yet?
Not the 45, no. The original Reflection.
It definitely smells like Reflection, man. It's a bit earthy. Still smells. It's Reflection, man. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah.
The iris is definitely stronger. This is nice.
I like it.
This is real good. So you've smelled the 45?
Yeah, I got a sample.
Damn, this is. I don't think it's different enough, though. I think if you have Reflection, you're wasting money. What do you think, Maurice?
I mean, I wouldn't pay a whole bunch of money for it, but I like it. I just got a couple samples of it from my brother.
But I mean, between the two, do you find them completely redundant? Because that's what I'm getting right now. Like, I feel like it's way too redundant.
Oh, that's what you said. Yeah, it's redundant, you know what I'm saying? But for some people, it might not be. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying earlier. Some people, stuff comes off them different. So they're like, but like me, I have some redundant fragrances like Dolce & Gabbana, EDP, and EDT. I regret buying the EDT after I got the EDP. I'm like, oh man, I should have never got the EDP.
I have a ton of redundancy over here.
Yeah. I know you do. Yeah.
But when you start getting into these really expensive fragrances, you want to try to avoid it as much as you can,
Yeah.
I think it's superior. I think if you don't have Reflection, man, this is the better version because it's richer, it's deeper scent. But if you have Reflection, man, I don't see the necessity to buy a bottle of this. This is definitely sample first because it's so redundant to me. But it's amazing. If you like Reflection, man, it's amazing.
Yeah, but I'm glad y'all brought these up because I'm gonna be wearing these.
I love Tommy so much, man.
Yeah, I love it too. But y'all see this 6.7, y'all see the dent. You know what I'm saying? I love this stuff.
It's a big ass bottle.
That is a big bottle. That's a huge ass bottle. And Blessed Baraka from Anisha. I liked it, but it wasn't wow. It was musky sandalwood-ish type of kind of powdery.
I haven't
chill. It was cool. What's up, Marcus? Great to see you. Jason, son of the day today.
Well,
welcome
I
too.
mentioned it in the chat already, but it's worth mentioning again.
2 days straight.
Candy corn from Making Sense. So good.
Hell yeah.
Still waiting for unAVERAGE candy corn.
Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna happen. Like sweet candy scents. There you go.
I brought me some candy corn the other day, and I'm loving it.
Is it true that that smells like Fruity Pebbles with the milk? Somebody said that in the group. Somebody said that in the group that when you mix those two, it comes out like Fruity Pebbles and milk.
I haven't mixed them. I don't know.
Oh, I was just joking about that. But I was joking about unAVERAGE peach also, so you never know.
Don't threaten Mike with a good time. You should know that by now after the unAVERAGE peach. God.
I think it started after Juan mentioned it. He said, "Isn't there an unAVERAGE peach?" And I said, "Wait a minute. People actually think this is a thing, so I'm going to just keep talking about it, see what happens."
Right. No. Yeah, definitely a shout outs. Y'all make sure y'all check out Fragrance Journey 01's channel. Great channel, lots of live streams and stuff.
Yeah, definitely check out Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Rob, did you see this when I saw this earlier? How dark this got?
Wow, that is way darker than mine. Well, I have an open one. Wow. That is like a deep ass orange now.
Yeah.
It's like it looks ambery. Much more like an amber color than it, because it was a light orange when I first got mine.
Yeah, and I just got me a new bottle of it, and the new bottle. I'm gonna spray that. I'm not gonna spray that. I want it to get even darker. I'm gonna see how dark it can get.
Oh no,
ladies and gentlemen, we have a senior citizen here.
You know what? I expect better of you, Carlos. You know
what? I apologize because you actually said my last name right. I apologize.
See? I expect better.
I'm better than that, and you deserve better. I'm sorry.
I'm still sitting here. I haven't left. So I just wanted to check back in. I told Joe, what was it, an hour ago now?
A little over an hour, but yeah.
Yeah, and so Uber, we're getting picked up by Uber because you may not be able to tell this because I'm sure I sound completely articulate right now. I'm a little sauced. You know what I mean?
I follow you and Ali on IG, so I know y'all have been drinking.
Dude, we've been drinking all day. And so an Uber's coming to get us. If you're still live, I will be happy to come from this shitbird bar that I'm heading to in Ocean City, Maryland. Oh my God. Yes, and what are you saying? She's yelling at me. Are you live? I'm live right now. Oh my God.
Hi, Ali.
Oh my God. She's back there somewhere. Anyway, I just figured I'd check back in. I saw Jason. Are you ready to apologize yet?
I apologize for saying how great your videos were. That was
that wasn't where you stepped over the line. It was when you said like maybe you were suggesting like Ross just did that I'm old and stuff.
I only did it because
I wasn't suggesting anything, but
did you hear earlier, Ross? I went into a store down here and there was a 20-something young blonde cashier.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm minding my own goddamn business. I'm in there feeling dejected as a man does when his woman's shopping in a woman clothing store and you're just trying to make time pass by.
Yeah.
And then we go up to the cash register. She said, "You smell great. What is that?" And I was like, "It's a Ventus." And she's like, "I need to buy that for my dad."
Oof.
Do you say it hurts, doesn't it? Your testicles start to crawl inside.
I heard that making sense is making a fragrance for you. It's called Grandpa's Table.
Now I don't like you again. See how easy that is? We were making peace, but right away, right away, I don't like you again.
Man. So Joe, on a lighter note, I have to ask you.
Yes.
Did you get your bottle of Inlandish?
Here's what's hurting me right now. So EJ texts me this morning and he sends me the picture of
who's got their bottle coming in today.
Dude, and
just for me, EJ all excited. Oh yeah.
I'm an hour and a half away, and for the first time ever, the mail delivered it pretty expeditiously. It was like 2 days from the time he sent it. It's at my house right now, but I'm down here. Did you get it?
Yeah, I put a video out before I got on this live stream.
Oh shit! I didn't even see it. How is it? Does it smell good?
You want me to ruin it for you?
Yes.
Have you ever smelled EauEmGeee Overture Man?
Yes.
I could not get that out of my head. It's not the same note.
Really?
It is this ashy tobacco smoky, just showstopper. It's I titled the video "The Best Fragrance EJ Wells Has Ever Made."
Hold on, I have to point back there. She's going, "Don't let him ruin it."
Yeah,
no, he can ruin it because it
I
sounds
asked for permission first. He said,
"Dude, it sounds so good." It's like from the note breakdown that I saw, I already was in, but now that you're saying that,
well look, I told, because he knows I don't want to know the notes until after I shoot the video. So in video, I showed everybody our conversation. I messaged him. He said, "When you're ready for him, let me know." So he hit me with it because I like to try to guess it and train the nose. You know what I mean? It's part of the fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, I got a good bit of it. The one thing I was surprised, it does have a resinous smell. There's no resins in it.
Really?
It's got this cannabis note in it that's got this earthy.
It's terpenes.
It adds this earthy smokiness to it.
Oh, I'm so ready for this, and it hurt me because that's what I said to EJ.
Bomb, but the tobacco is, like I said, it's a dry and ashy, like fresh burned tobacco leaf smell.
You know what?
I'm fucking incredible. I gave it a 9 out of 10 first impression rating. It was incredible.
Oh, I'm so excited now.
So impressed because EJ's tying music back into what he's doing.
I know.
Back in what he started as, because he's a musician. Why not tie that into your brand? It's so good. I can't say enough good things, Joe. I didn't want to ruin it for you. I didn't know if you were like me and you like to go in blind, but
nah, so earlier today in the Happy Land group, there was that one cat that broke down the notes and all that shit, and I knew nothing. EJ sent me a message like 2 days ago, and he just showed me the picture of, and I was like, "Do you change the labels? Like what's happening?" And he said, "No, this is a collaboration between me and the cats that did this album and whatnot." And I was like, "Oh man, I'm super excited for this." And then when I saw the note breakdown, I was even more excited because all that shit is right up my alley. You know what I mean?
Well, he literally told me, he said, "This may not be your number one Happy Land, but I think you'll find it interesting at the least."
I'm so excited.
I was blown away. He just assumes, I even said it in the video, people assume I don't like these quirky, not really challenging, but fragrances that really aren't for everybody. They're much more niche within a niche.
Yeah.
I love stuff like that.
Well, I do think of you as like, if I think of you as a freshy kind of aquatic type of cat.
Blue fragrance guy. I get it.
Yeah.
That's what I wear the most. But
yeah,
this, I have it on right now. I got 3 sprays on my neck and 1 spray on my hand. And then I got
now I'm excited to go home. Allison, we're cutting the vacation short.
In the video, I went ahead and said, "Screw it. It's my scent of the day," because I hadn't sprayed nothing yet. And I sprayed it on.
Hell yeah.
It's so good, man.
It looked so good. And now that you're saying that,
it's a venture away from the stuff he's been doing, because he puts out great stuff, but none of it's like where you're going to have people that don't like it.
Right.
Like, it's not really mass appealing fragrances, but there's nothing real challenging about his fragrances. They all just have, they have their style, they have their uses, they're powerful, they're affordable, all the good things about Happy Land. This one, he's veering off a little bit and taking a risk, and I think it was such a great and calculated risk for him. It came out so good.
That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that, and I can't wait to smell it. By the way, while you're here and Joe is here, how did you take in Mad Anthony? Because here was my impression. I didn't get to do a video of it because I got super busy. But the opening was incredibly harsh to me. But then the dry down was so good.
Yeah,
right?
That's the thing. I didn't like the opening.
I didn't either, and I was really put off.
Like, I was prepared to give it like a 4 or a 5. Because I like to do these first impression ratings, and then if I do a full review, I have a rating then. But I was prepared to give it a very subpar rating, and then as it just continued to dry, it just kept getting better and better and better. It really saves the fragrance, but it still doesn't make me reach for it. When I'm in some of EJ's work, it never pops in my head, "Let me grab Mad Anthony."
I feel exactly the same way. And when I met with Joe in New York, I brought him a little bit of it, and it's so strange, man, because the night that it came in, I put it on and I went, "Wow, what the fuck is that?" It smelled like wet grass or some shit. And then Allison walked out of the room, came back in, and she's like, "Oh my God, what is that smell?" Like, because it dried down, and it is so great in the dry down. But yeah, man, I don't reach for it either. And
Well, I got a question for you. Does Allie like some of the wild, can be off-putting to some type of stuff? Because my wife doesn't care for inlandish. She doesn't care for it. She didn't say
really.
It was filling the living room. She's like, it won't go away. Go back in your room. It will not go away.
She generally likes things that are more mass appealing.
So this may be like, oh, you like that?
I can't wait for this.
So
I can't wait to
something to for the ladies to enjoy and want to cuddle you. This is not that fragrance.
So you're saying it's a repellent, like if I want to sleep alone tonight.
It could be. I don't know.
All right.
It could be. And those of you watching, I don't say this in a negative light. It is so good. If you like more artistic, slightly challenging fragrances,
there is a weird thing, like for men, like we like shit, I think a lot of times, that women do not dig. But and people, like in a weird sense, like women like sweeter things, and we don't always like that. We like that smoky, like, man. Well, I'm going to say something right now. Let me
give you an idea on what it's like. This is the one thing she did say when I had her smell my hand. She said, "Is this one of your Middle East fragrances?"
Oh shit!
Because it's so smoky,
dude.
Sorry to interrupt, but yeah, that was the one thing she said.
I'm so excited to try this now because that's such a departure from everything that he has done in at least the last 6 months.
So proud of him because he's been putting out great stuff, but this was a risk, and it turned out great.
Oh wow! I can't wait to try this now.
Shout outs to Aaron, Sancho, Patrick. I see all you guys. I felt
Tyler,
bad interrupting Joe, but I wanted to.
Oh, you can interrupt me all day.
Andrew's Pajamas, welcome. Andrew's Pajamas, welcome. Hey now, thank you for the subscription. If y'all haven't already subscribed and y'all want some unaverage content, please subscribe. Please, I'm gonna be here. So.
Oh, there we go. That's better. I think that's a better look. Hold on, what?
It shaved. Hey, it shaved 5 years off of you, Joe.
You know what, you son of a bitch. I know what you're doing right there. I'm out here by a pond,
Is that the fountain of youth?
Well, you know what? Ban Ross Carlos from this fucking entire stream, Joe Anthony.
I love you, Joe.
I can't do that right now, unfortunately not. He's the man of the week right now.
No,
so I can't.
Man. No, I'm nobody special.
No, no, but definitely.
No, you are.
It's like
okay,
no,
all right, hold on. I didn't get to. Okay, that logo. I love retro shit. Everybody knows this.
Thank you, Aaron.
What are we doing with that? What are the notes? I came in late, man. I'm over here getting sauced. What are we doing? Is it up my alley?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. If you like smoky, you're gonna like this.
Oh, hell
very smoky, very resinous. There's a lot of resins in here. There's olibanum resin. There's myrrh. There's orchinox. It still has iris. The same Florentine iris is in there. There is a little tie into Business Over Pleasure with the coriander and the Florentine iris. So it's the same spice and floral. But the aromatics are provided by the juniper berries. It doesn't have a gin smell. It just provides that bright aromatic top. And then as it dries, it gets very resinous. On Andrea, which I have that video coming out after we do our individuals. When we were together and doing our, blind smelling rate, all the videos we did, I still have one more because I snuck my fragrance in on them and they didn't know it. So on Andrea,
I'm so excited
really
for this,
come
man.
out on her. Really come out. And it's loud too. It's a 25% parfum, but it's still got a pretty stout projection for like 2 to 3 hours. It's way stronger than Business Over Pleasure.
I'm really excited.
Heavily bodied notes to it.
I gotta switch you back around. My Uber is here, and dude, I don't want to cut anybody off. I'm so excited for everything you guys did, especially yours, man. I was talking earlier. Hold on, we'll be out in a second. I was saying earlier, I loved Business Over Pleasure more than I ever thought that I would, because I love, Andrea's The Siren scene. Oi, woman. This is how you got to do it. The Uber's here. I owe you a woman here. The Uber's here. Anyway, I love Business Over Pleasure so much, man. I really dig it.
You have fucking keys.
I have. Why are you using F words at me? You know, she's really high strung.
Right,
We're
go.
coming out in a second.
Go.
I got the keys. I'm going to lock the door.
Oh.
She's pushing me. Don't be physical. I'll hashtag shit like right now. Be like, end male abuse and stuff.
Thank you.
You know. Anyway, I'm going to punch out because I think at this point I'm starting to make a clown of myself and all that kind of stuff.
No, not at all, man. Not at
But
all.
you're gonna punch out, or Allie's gonna punch you. One of the two.
She's going to punch me. Where's she at? She's over there. Anyway, I am going to, if you're still around, I'm going to check in from this club in Ocean City. It's going to be ridiculous. If you're not here, then I'll go Instagram Live or some shit like that. I'm trying to lock the door. Anyway, gentlemen, it was great to talk to you. I don't want to look big-headed and stuff. And I will see you later if you're still here. If not, Ross, I am looking forward to this fragrance. I'm looking forward to everything the Zed creators did. Because last time you created masterpieces and all that good stuff. Jason?
Thank you, Joe.
Would you like to apologize before I go?
I think I already did.
I love Jason. I really do. I just talk a lot of shit. Montrese, have a great night, gentlemen.
Thank you, Joe. Great seeing you, man.
See you. Hell yeah. Speaking of,
Joe.
really quick, thank you for the $20 super chat. Great panel minus DDLD. Well, DDLD is gone now, so it is a great panel once again.
That's the reason I made the old man joke, because everybody busts his balls so often. It's like, I never do when I talk to him. So it's like, now's a good time. Why not?
I asked him the first time that I met him, I said, don't you think if you just didn't talk about it, they would eventually stop? But he brings it up so much himself that I think
he likes the back and forth. He loves this shit.
Yeah.
You know?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Who has the tobacco leather frag? Not sure. AM.
Are you talking about the upcoming release?
Unless you're talking about tobacco. Unless you're talking
leather
about
tobacco.
Oh, leather tobacco. Yeah.
He's probably talking about leather tobacco. I have it, but I'm not going to talk about it until I get the blessing. You know. Now, if he was on screen and he's like, "Go ahead," then yeah, I would. But I'm I don't want to do that to him unless he tells me it's good. You know.
Right. Definitely. Shouts out to Sancho. Thank you for the $10
Sanchito.
super chat. Have you tried mixing your two fragrances?
I haven't. I'm not the layering type. It's not a bad idea to just experiment just to see, because there's a little bit of the original's DNA in this one. So, like I said, the coriander and the iris are really the only two notes that tie in, and some patchouli and musk, but they don't really stand out a lot in either one. I don't know. I might have to do that. Not a bad idea. I'm just not the layering type, so it never really crossed my mind.
Right. No, absolutely. Me neither. That's why it's kind of.
And Joe, I didn't come on here trying to become the center of the attention, man. I kind of feel bad that all the questions have been for me. And
no, I mean, it's been a minute since I've had you on, and I think the last time that we talked, it was, kind of short. So the fact that we're here, we get to talk a little bit. There is one question I do want to ask you, though. Also, great to see Jim and Javi here. Shout outs to Javi.
Javi's in the house.
Javi and Jim. Long time no see. Work has been busy these days. Well, I'm glad to see you, Jim. Long time subscriber, almost the whole decade now that he's been subscribed.
That's love.
But Ross, I do have you here. Every time we get together, it has to be a wrestling.
Are we going to bore the other two on screen? Really? You want to do that to them?
You won't bore
Listen. Jason's a little bit into wrestling too. So Montrese.
I was literally watching Rampage before I jumped on your live stream because I didn't watch it yet. I'm still on the Acclaim tag.
I'm a big wrestling fan, so go ahead.
So we're good then. We got the right panel.
But you saw last week, right, Ross?
I see
caught up. Okay, so how do you feel now that Paige is back? Well, Soraya. Sorry.
Say it right, or she'll lose her mind on Twitter. Soraya.
Soraya.
And say it over and over on TV. I don't know. Based on what I saw, I don't know if she's going to be wrestling, and I think Tony spent too much money then if she's not wrestling.
Yeah.
Look, she makes an impact. She's a big star in this space, but if she's not gearing up and we don't build to a Britt Baker versus Soraya match at some point at a pay-per-view, I don't understand the investment.
Right.
That's like when he brought in CM Punk. That's like having CM Punk be a matchmaker and just being on commentary and doing promos, but never having a match. It wouldn't make sense. Damn. So I don't know completely how I feel. The pop was awesome.
Yeah,
when
it
she
was.
came out for Grand Slam. The pop was great, but her follow up was just, it left a lot to be desired, because it's like, are you not going to wrestle?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Did you really come here to not wrestle? Because she made a lumberjack match, and it was kind of a weird segment because of it. Because the ladies didn't really seem like they knew exactly what to do. Because how many lumberjack matches do you see?
Right.
That's not much of a thing anymore. That's old era stuff. So
right.
I was excited for the initial, but the follow up kind of leaves room for a lot of disappointment. I'm not disappointed yet, but I could see potential for a disappointment here.
Got you. No, I mean, I hope she does end up wrestling, just because everyone else, DB, Daniel Bryan, Edge has come back already. So if she
but
could
we
go
also
ahead
watched her go limp the last time she made a go at it. So it was some
Right.
scary shit when she got hurt the last time. She literally went limp in the ring.
Right. They may pull a SmackDown and make her the GM again for.
And that's because they had to pay her a lot of freaking money to get her in there. So that's a bad investment if that's what you're going to do with her.
Right.
I get the cons of billionaires, but come on.
I think she's going to eventually wrestle. I don't think they brought her. I mean, because otherwise, with Triple H in charge, he probably would have brought her in to do the same thing.
Right.
So I think Tony Khan brought her in to wrestle. WWE, they're a lot more safe. They're not going to risk it, but Tony Khan, he'll risk it.
I agree with that completely. So I'm sure he signed her with the intention of her doing it, but it's, are you healthy enough to do it? Because she made the comment that I'm broken, but I'm not dead, or something like that. So that leads you to believe she's gonna lace up her boots, but I don't know. We'll see.
Right.
I think they're holding it off because every person they bring in starts becoming the top star, and maybe Tony Khan realizes he can't keep doing that every single time, and then you push someone aside. So this way they can kind of build a story and build up to her eventual match.
I hope what's about to take place is a long storytelling build to her and Britt Baker, because Britt Baker's the face of AEW's women's division. That's not going to change, No, it don't matter who has the belt. It was like Shawn Michaels in his second go round. He didn't have to have a title for his matches to be a big deal. You know what I mean? The same thing with Britt Baker. She doesn't have to be the women's champion.
Definitely doesn't.
She is the best they have as far as talent in the ring, on the mic, and actual performance. So that's outside of some squash matches for Saraya. I don't know where it's going to go long term after a Britt Baker feud, but we'll see. Because that's the only feud that makes sense. You got to build to that, because you're bringing in what's a known big star. It has to go storyline to your top woman, which undermines Toni Storm and Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, and when she comes back, then what's going to happen too with her? So it's going to be interesting. But no, I had to ask that. I was like, I've been meaning to ask him that, and just everything been busy for you, busy for me, and then finally it's like, wait a minute, you're here. What am I? Why am I? Yeah, I'll wait till afterwards to message you. But no, you're right here. Let me ask you right now. So that's why it was like,
we always talk wrestling at some point when we're on a live together.
Exactly.
I didn't know Montrese and Jason were wrestling fans, so this kind of worked out.
Yeah, absolutely.
I actually have someone on my team named Saraya. I think it's spelled the same way, but it's pronounced Saraya. So I get really confused with that.
Yeah, because I thought it was Saraya too, until she went on a correcting everybody tirade on screen and on Twitter. So, but I get it. People say your name wrong, it irks you. People say Ross Carlos. That's not how you say my name. It's Ross Carlos. It rhymes. But it's spelled like Carlos, so people just go to that.
That makes sense.
Like I get why the mistake happens. It's been my whole life.
I mean, there's certain just like caramel, everything, tomato. Exactly.
Typically when we start wrestling, like on my channel, when we start talking wrestling, we usually lose like 20 people.
It has not happened. Actually, everything is,
because I can't see the numbers, so that's good.
Yeah, no, we're solid 30 right now. So
good.
This is great. 31. It keeps like flipping 29, 31, 29, 32. So it's like teetering back and forth. But I appreciate everyone who is here right now. RXL does have we got 2 questions. So number 1, the fragrance you're waiting for the cold weather to finally break out. I mean, I said Cuddle Buddy, but it was also Poker Face. Lapidus Poker Face was the other one too, just because spice and everything. Not sure about y'all though, but
Trace, you want to go first?
You're muted. You're muted. Yeah, you.
Yeah.
I say this every time. The Mancera fragrances. Every winter, I pull every last one of them out.
Because even the fresh ones are strong as hell.
Even that's why I pull them all out. I don't that stuff. Every one that comes out is powerful, man. They like I told you. I had to buy. Was it the blue one? Is it blue? Because they used 2 blue bottles. The one with the lime, like
Oud Lemon Mint.
Oud Lemon Mint. I was missing the mint part. My sister stole that. She said, "I'm taking this."
Wait, did she steal Honey Oud too, Montal?
Yeah, she took one of those.
Honey Oud.
Yeah, she took both of those, and I'm like, I don't mind. That's my little sister. I can't tell her no. But I brought them again. But when I brought them again, I brought 2 bottles. But I'm like, I don't mind. But she loves it. She loves the red tobacco one. She's like, yeah, I wouldn't wear that like that. But I gave her a decant just to see how she feel about it. Like wearing it last winter. She said it's okay, but I only do like 2 sprays because it's too much for me. So I'm like, yeah.
It's one of the strongest fragrances on the market. That stuff's crazy.
Yeah. She got compliments though at work, and she wore it at work. So
hell yeah.
For me, it's like I mentioned it earlier, Jefe cigar, Alexandria's new original tobacco. I'm waiting for some nice cold weather because it's a heavy fragrance. So I'm waiting. I love it. I think it smells great. I think Andy put out a banger.
This is heavy, and I like it.
Oof.
Oh shit! What's that?
I like the bottle. That brown. I like that.
It's a clone of Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille, but I think that's the Paris Counter is more vanilla than it's like a little bit of tobacco. You get it, but that vanilla is crazy. It's like it's vanilla heavy, super heavy.
What about you, Jason?
I got a bunch of fragrances, and then I realized he said just one, so I'll narrow it down to the just one, and I'm gonna go with this is oh gosh, this bottle is so heavy.
Oh, I like that bottle.
It looks heavy.
From Legends Avenue.
That cap's got to be heavier than the bottle. I bet it's solid.
This is a 1 ounce, by the way. It looks gigantic.
Oh
it is so. He has like gold in here or something. It is so heavy. Every time I pick it up, I'm worried I'm going to drop it and have like.
What is a 1 ounce bottle?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so it's really. I'm in California. It's still basically summer here, but the dry down we got vanilla and tonka and almond. I love tonka and almond in general. So having those together, it's a great scent. I think I believe they are technically sold out right now. But
speaking of tonka and almond, how do you feel about Pegasus or Pegasus exclusive?
Haven't tried it.
Those are good. That's Parfums de Marly gets a lot of mixed hate and love, but they got some really good ones hiding in there, and Pegasus doesn't really get talked about. If that's a combination you really enjoy, you should probably get your nose on that one. It's really good.
I'm gonna throw this one out there because the cannoli verse knows that I love to bring this one up. That's right, number 100.
That bacon.
That's an actual bacon fragrance. Bacon on the grill.
I've never heard of that.
It was a limited edition from the bacon company right brand.
Yeah,
it's a Pegasus clone.
Yeah. The cap is on here solid with. I'm smelling it, and I ain't even pulled the cap off. I like that. I like Craze because it's strong and it does last a long time. I brought my sister a bottle of that a couple of Christmases ago. She likes that too. She's like, I'm not buying Pegasus if I can buy that. I'm like, I'll just get it for you because it's only like $25.
I have Al Haramine's version, the portfolio series they did, Royale Stallion. That's a good one too. That's pretty spot on. A Pegasus.
Gotcha.
And I have Pegasus. I just wear Pegasus when I want.
Hell yeah.
But pie smells like Pegasus though. To me, like I get like similar vibes with Givenchy pie too.
I haven't smelled that in years. I couldn't even tell you what it smells like.
It's definitely been a while.
It's been.
I only got that because Melissa kept talking about it, so I'm like, let me get that.
Hell yeah. What about aquatic fragrances? And this is more so y'all alley. I mean, the best aquatic fragrance I could recommend is either Profundo Lights from Acquadigio or Cartier Edition Noir, because it has aquatic tones in it. But
man, there's so many good ones out there. It depends.
It's my favorite one. Aquatic.
That's Momo Aqua.
Hell yeah.
That's not as easy to find for him though.
No, not anymore.
For a while.
Not anymore.
For me, I guess it's a tough one. I have so many, it's hard to narrow down just one. But Profundo's a great pick. Momo Aqua's a great pick. It's a beautiful, fresh, soapy iris. You know I love my iris fragrance. I got so many iris fragrances. Damn, what would be a good one? Citrus heavy, aquatic. Let's choose from. I want to pick a good one. Let's move on. I'll get to it in a second.
I'm still looking.
Yeah.
You talking about iris? This is my favorite. This is probably one of my favorite iris fragrances.
That's right here within arm's reach. I can grab mine too.
Oh yeah. Yours, you keep yours close like I do. Yeah.
Mine's right here in arm's reach.
What size is your bottle?
I got 2 100 mLs.
You got 2 100. Dude, this is a 5. This is a 5 ounce.
Oh shit!
Amazon had it for $60. I thought I was tripping.
Wow, that's cheap.
Yeah, that's cheap. But that was like last year. I'm like,
I was about to say,
like when I purchased it, I was like, dude, ain't no way I just bought that for $60.
I'm about to say it's $60 right now. People are gonna start cutting flips to go to Amazon.
Oh yeah,
a bunch of people looking for that right now.
But I'm like, a lot of my friends is into perfumery, so when I see certain deals, and I don't be trying to be mean, but when I see certain deals, I don't tell them because I'm like, I don't want to tell certain people and then they snatch it up and then I'm out of the loop. So
to answer your question, I'm gonna go with something that doesn't get a ton of love anymore. Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. Beautiful grapefruit note, very aquatic, cheap, performs decent. Known to be a compliment magnet. I mean, your experience is going to vary, but that's a great, cheap, citrus dominant aquatic fragrance that had a ton of love for several years that doesn't really get the love anymore. That's a really good one.
Hell yeah.
I haven't worn it in a long time, but
it's been a while for me too. It caught my eye and I was like, ooh, that is a good one.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Great to see Jeremy from House of Colossus. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. Welcome back, Yumi, Jojoba. Shout outs.
Jason.
Yeah,
Who did this again, Ross?
That's Claude. Claude made it.
Yeah. Okay, I was making sure because I told him that last time it was Claude. Man, you the reason why I got 3 bottles of that. You the reason why, bro. Because I'm like Claude, and I'm like, I gotta get that. If he did it, I gotta get it.
I haven't wore that. I've had a lot of people watch that review.
Yeah.
How many thousands of views that video's got? $20. I mean, when you come across it, if you like that fragrance, you'll like a lot of different, lower level, mid-level ouds. If you like that, and for $20, you can find out if you like that. That's what I appreciate about it, because you can find it at Burlington $22.99.
Dude, would you believe me if I said there's a fragrance that's $10 with oud in it?
Not real oud for $10.
Not really. Not real oud. Black is black. Black is black oud. Black is black. They used to be at Marshall.
I'm picturing the bottles.
It's a brown bottle.
I know which brand you're talking about. I'm picturing the bottles. I can't remember the name of the brand.
Black is black.
Hell yeah.
Which pick do you have for the aquatics?
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Someone,
I know we kind of like I asked
someone
you.
who won't be named just mentioned that they just realized that I'm the person. Anyway,
Yeah.
This one, everyone knows this one, but this is the one for me.
That popped in my head.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love that.
That popped in my head. That's a great pick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but this we talking about, Ross. I don't see him no more.
I haven't seen him in a long time either. Joe's a little preoccupied.
Same with
Nah.
me.
Show the bottle. Yeah.
I was spraying it.
Visualizing.
I was spraying it.
It's
Yeah.
the brand. It's just black is the brand, I guess. Because I knew.
Yeah. Black is black.
I've seen all the different fragrances. A few years ago, they used to be all over TJ Maxx and Marshalls.
I got them all. $10. I got them all. Every black is black. I got all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wear them like that though. I don't wear them like that. I wear them in summers. That's it.
I wouldn't pick that one for this question because it's not a citrus heavy aquatic fragrance.
Got you.
Aqua Senziale Blue. That doesn't fit that.
Ombre Narguile.
That's more of a tonka bean based blue fragrance.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Shit. It's fragrance talk, Heather. You won't understand. Says Sticks.
Oh, can I mix something up? Wrestling and fragrance. Has anyone ever tried the nitro cologne that existed like way back from the 90s or whatever?
Still got it. Still got it.
You got it?
Oh, go grab it. Go grab it.
You gotta get it. You have.
I gotta dig. So y'all got shelves. Hold on. Y'all got shelves and shit. I got boxes, bro. Like so it's. But I didn't want to buy no big shelf because I don't know how long I'm gonna be here where I'm at. So that's why I bought no
I feel you. When I was in San Antonio for a few months, I didn't even bother putting most of my stuff on the shelves. I left them in the boxes on the floor on the side of the desk. And I was just because I didn't know if I was testing the waters on if I wanted to work there or not. And after 3 months, I was like, nope, I'm leaving. So I'm glad about the box. So I feel you. I know what you're talking about with those boxes.
And then if I get a shelf, I want it to be like my grandfather's shelf. I want it to be on the wall like he is. And it was a glass shelf he had on his wall. And that's what I want. So I don't.
Love you,
the
Joe.
concert, So.
Got copyright. Can't be having the copyright, but hey, definitely good.
I don't even. That ain't even my genre of music, but I do like going to rock concerts though, because I be having fun.
Hell yeah.
That should be fun.
Well, that's probably a band that was popular back when he was in high school in the 30s.
In the 30s,
Shout outs to the Dry Down Lowdown.
Oh, you got me on camera?
Right on the guitar.
Music break.
You might want to mute that. That's copyrighted music for sure.
I was like, wait. Okay,
I was like,
no, I
mute
do know
that. Shut that down.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. But
Mhm.
yo, I gotta show my appreciation to you again, Ross.
Oh,
You know, you kept talking about this fragrance, man, and I said, let me go and see if I can find it. And man, did I?
Right? And look, it's not. I can't take the credit for that. That's Justin.
Yeah.
Like Aqua
you
Sensuality.
mentioned it though.
Like Aqua Sensuality Blue is the fragrance most associated with me. That's most associated with Justin.
Yeah, but you mentioned it. I'm like, what is it? I'm like, huh?
It's good.
But I thought it was discontinued or something. I went to TJ Maxx and man, they had two. They had this one and the other one for $40. I'm like, you get all that for $40?
And that's good stuff too, man. A lot of rhubarb in that one. Some bitter orange, some rhubarb, a little bit of leather.
Yeah.
Barbados' heyday, they put out a bunch of good stuff. Lately, they've been put out some kind of synthetic stuff. They used to be a lot higher quality fragrances. But all their first like 10 releases were great.
Yeah. Oh shit. Is
that
that the victory?
That looks like intense.
Yeah, that's intense, man.
I mean, I'm just personally still waiting for Nitro to show up.
Yeah, really. Hopefully he pulls enough of them out that he digs through
I'll pull it out for the next video, but but like real shit, like y'all gotta try that Razor Ramon fragrance.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a thing? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Cuba did a review on it.
Okay.
It's like orange tobacco.
I've tried, with respect, I've tried Razor Joe Moan's fragrance.
Oh shit! No shit. Shit. Do you got his fragrance, Joe?
Nah, not yet. I just that's one of my aliases because my hair's curlier now. So I have it. I see you, Ross.
I went ahead and sprayed it. We're talking about it. Might as well. I've got.
Oh, you do got it, huh?
Collection Man here. I got Unaverage Patch here. I got Happy Lansing fragrance here. A little bit of everything. Super, super, super sweet. A little bit of sour. The vanilla, when it starts to dry down and the vanilla kicks in, that's where this fragrance gets amazing. The opening's not for everybody.
Man, I'm gonna have to wear this again.
I've had a few people tell me, "Oh, you like that?" I'm like, yeah, I do like that.
Can you all tell me if you have a fragrance that you absolutely hate the opening, but then it gets to the dry down and you feel like it's worth it? I mean, I can't think of anything to the top of my head. The first thing
I don't think I hate any of it.
Recently was when I first tried Polo Earth, and there was that really spicy opening that just like threw me off. And I just couldn't take it. And then it got to the dry down, and I just went, wow.
I have not tried it yet. I want to. Eventually I will. But next on my must get my nose on list is the new H24 EDP. I've been not watching anything. I don't want to know shit. I'm going to blind buy it because I love the EDT. And I've already seen Justin make posts about how much he likes it. And I'm like, oh, stop reading it because I don't want to see nothing. You know, I like to be blind and form my own opinion. So that's next on the list for me. I'm probably going to blind buy a bottle here in the very near future.
Yeah. Nah, I can't really think. I do know that Polo Earth came off more neroli on me than spicy. Like,
the opening was spicy, and then the dry down was that neroli and like blossom. I think it had orange. I want to say it had some kind of orange blossom or something. Or I got nothing.
Yeah.
What y'all know about this?
Oh God, Royal Copenhagen. That's some powdery stuff right there. On my skin, it's powdery.
Powdery tobacco, man. I like it way more. The when I first got it, when he said fragrances, the openings that you really don't like, that I say that fragrance, I was like, man, I'm like, I can get better. No, this stuff is classic, man. I like it way more than, and I actually hate the fact that the dent is so big in this. But I'm gonna give me another bottle. But I've been telling y'all about this Rebecca Minkoff. Y'all got to get this, man.
I've never heard of that. I haven't heard you talk about it. I mean, I haven't seen it. You have talked about it, you know?
Yeah, I talked about it a couple of times.
like the bottle design.
Yeah, the bottle. This is leather at the top. It's dope. It's like Dior Intense, but it's a little softer. But I like it though.
It's got iris in it.
I don't think it has iris in it, but it has that like chocolate smell that Dior has. But
kind of like Valentino Uomo, the regular one, where it's basically that fragrance minus iris. It's basically Dior Homme minus iris, kind of like that.
Yeah, it's similar, but it's softer. It's not as sweet as Dior Intense, but man, it's good, man. It's every note in here is just soft. Like it's real soft and smooth. And it was like $80, but then it went down to 37 and I pulled the trigger.
Man, speaking of Dior Homme Intense, I forgot how ridiculously long lasting that stuff is on my skin. Because I have the previous version before they redid it with Dior Homme 2020. I got a big 5-ounce bottle. I sprayed it on my arm the other day because I featured in the video not that long ago. And it was still on my arm the next day. Like I just sprayed it almost. It was still pretty damn strong. Like it doesn't
like 10 plus.
But it stays forever.
10 plus, man. That's what I got from it. I tested it like a whole week straight up. My brother, me and him, we both got it at the same time. The 5-ounce bottle on Amazon, it was like $130. So we both pulled the trigger at the same time.
Well, as soon as they announced Dior Homme 2020, I bought, because I hadn't bought any of the Dior Homme fragrances at the time. I bought 5 ounces of everything.
Yeah.
I bought 5 the original, the Intense, and then I bought 275 mLs of Parfum. And then the Parfum skyrocketed like a month later.
Oh, yeah, man. You was talking about that, man. I'm glad I got a bottle. I got a 2.5 of the EDP, but and I paid like 88, so I got lucky.
I paid $115 a bottle. So back when Kushik was just in the Facebook group before it became Vinba Fragrances, as everybody knows now, he just had a spreadsheet, and you order. He would show an active spreadsheet where the stock would change. It was him and a few other partners of his. As they sell, the quantity would change, and he had 4 bottles. And I blind bought it. I sprayed it. I smelled it. I messaged him. Do you still have any bottles left? Yeah, I got 2 left. I said, here's the money. Send me another one. One spray.
Right.
I bought a second bottle.
Oh, you got damn right. But I got them all too. But like even the Dior, when it had the iris, I got 2 of those. My brother got 4 of those. But I told you when I let him when I let him smell the Dior without the iris, I thought that dude was about to kill me, man. Like the way he looked at me, man, he's like, dude, what the fuck is this? I'm like, it's Dior. He said, this ain't no damn Dior. And I was like, they took the iris out. He said, oh, they fucked up. I said, yeah, they did fuck up.
It's grown on me because it's hard to not go into that fragrance with a bias if you love all the iris ones. It's hard to not have that in your mind when you go into it. And I admittedly could not get that out of my head because I reviewed it like 2 years ago. I did it back in 2020. And it has gotten better. It's just a lot of ISO-y super.
I like it.
That's the dominating note when it dries on me.
Hell yeah.
Okay. But my favorite one is still Intense. I love Intense, man. And I got a small 1.7 ounce bottle. I paid 80 for that, but I didn't mind.
Welcome, Vicky.
Vicky's been hitting the streams this weekend.
I see, and I'm grateful. Thank you. Welcome.
She's one of my first 500 subscribers. Yeah, she's been with me almost the entirety of the channel. She's awesome.
Yes, she is. I haven't tried Darley. Have any of y'all tried Darley from Parfums de Marly?
It's basically niche Lamal.
Okay.
I have a 10 ml. It's good. It's better than getting Lamal, but you're going to pay a lot more for it.
I'm good.
It's good. If you like Lamal and you want the ultimate version of Lamal, Parfums de Marly Darley.
Yes, definitely. And I'm assuming she's saying congrats to you, Ross.
Thank you, Vic.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
But yes, he definitely does have some amazing, gorgeous scents. Like this one in my hand, unAVERAGE patch, made by Making Sense, and in his hand. Right there.
And on my wrist.
Shout outs. And well, I'm not wearing it because I'm wearing a Cuddle Buddy, but Jeffrey, Great to see Jeffrey here.
Shout out to the single dads.
Shout out to the single dads.
Good day.
Yes.
And
Want to try Mike's fall releases? Absolutely. That tobacco.
I don't even spray this, but this is the one that made me start keeping all of his fragrances right here at my desk. So anytime I want to smell them, I can smell them. But this is still the ultimate.
Fallen leaf.
This is still the ultimate. This is still Mike's best fragrance. I don't care what anybody says. This is incredible.
Well,
this is a must try.
I'm gonna have to.
I like the juice color.
It's amazing. It's a combination of his 5 favorite fall fragrances. He never told me what 5. I guessed 1 million Privé because I smell a relation to 1 million Privé. He said that is one of the 5 that's in here. Not to knock your fragrance or anything, Joe, but this is still my favorite from him.
No, I know. Listen, it was an honor that like it ended up because it, this is number 1 now. So as a whole, but when it passed this, it was like, okay,
yeah,
I'm in good company. You know what I mean? I'm definitely in good company, but I love all of them. You're actually the one who got me to buy this because I wasn't buying the bottle yet. And then after seeing your review last year, that's when I was like, okay.
God. You all making me buy stuff. I can't do it anymore. I gotta take a break.
I'm not supposed to be buying anything.
I know. I got the last 2 bottles I bought are making sense. So, and I'm so tempted to buy that poker face too, but I'm not going to do it.
Santos de Cartier. Santos de Cartier, some good stuff. Paco Rabanne Pour-Homme, some good stuff. Never tried Law Man or Antaeus. I haven't tried that. Bogart's Signature, I've heard a lot about, but I don't recall ever smelling. I don't have a bottle of it, obviously, but I don't know if I've ever smelled it. I don't recall it.
L'Homme or Luna Rosa Black? I'd go black because it's the closest to extreme.
For me, I gotta go Prada L'Homme because of the iris. I mean, I'm kind of biased there.
I mean, that's fair.
That's the first iris fragrance I got, and I was like, "Ooh, I love this." And I just started exploring the different types of iris. That's when I learned the differences between designer iris and real natural Florentine iris. Big difference in scent.
I'm still messing with this.
That's some good shit right there, Boisset.
Yes, it is.
That's some good shit.
Yes, it is. Got all of them.
That is one of the fragrances. That is one of the fragrances that inspired me to go the route I went with Evening Mystique, because it's a spicy, woody iris. And no, it does not smell like Gentleman Boisé for those that are going to think it or ask me. It's an inspiration.
I already got my mind made up, though. Like, I'm wearing this for Christmas. I already got my mind made up.
Nobody talks about that.
On Trees, you could do a whole stream unboxing stuff I already have.
That's so, you do that. There's a lot of people that like that more than Spice Bomb.
Man, to me,
one of them.
I get gingerbread cookie, man, and I like it, man. Smell like a gingerbread cookie.
Yeah, because as it starts to go that route for sure. I see where you're coming from. It's got more notes and a little bit more complexity than Spice Bomb. The only similarity is in the opening. It smells like Spice Bomb. And as it dries, they kind of go 2 different ways.
Steel Sugar is my go-to for that gingerbread.
Which one?
Steel Sugar from Aquilina.
Never tried that either. There's just so many.
I think you can probably get that for $20 on Amazon. Less other places.
Oh, that's the one. That's my favorite gentleman fragrance.
Yeah, it's my number 1 too.
I like that more than the Euro Intense.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I like because it's balmy. It's got that creaminess that Tolu Balsam really makes it cool.
Yeah. What about this one though? Like, I like this one like for the springtime.
That's the remastered original. Yeah. Soapy Iris.
Yeah.
I haven't had that in a long time either. That's the downside to having so many damn fragrances.
I thought it was like a summer scent, but I'm like, this is more springtime because it got some. It got a punch to it, man. Like it's.
Yeah, people don't realize that. They think you got to have a million fragrances, but that actually makes it much harder to choose.
It does.
Getting
Stuff
down
just sits.
Just look for deals, man.
No C.
Yeah, don't forget to take yourself off mute there, Patrick.
Yeah, I know it's been a while, but
there he is.
Still mute.
I am muted.
Doing that on purpose.
What's going on, fellas? Hey, Joe, how you doing, man?
Hey,
What's up? What's up?
great to
Nice
see
to meet you,
Pat.
Montrese.
How you doing, man?
Nice to meet you, Jason. I'm Patrick.
We've already met.
This is the world famous.
Nice to meet you, Ross. I'm Patrick.
It's nice to meet you, sir. Yes, always a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
I just wanted to, you guys are showing off all your fragrances. I wanted to show something off that I just recently bought. I've been hunting for it for a long time.
Hit us with it. Oh, the original?
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
You
the OG.
didn't just get it. You've had it for a little while.
No, I gave my original one away to Jonathan for his birthday.
Oh, you
I
did?
find another one. Yeah, I don't know who Rick is, but my name is Patrick, so I'm gonna pretend that is to me. So this is the 99.
I know you're always scouring eBay looking for one.
Yeah,
George told me not that long ago that you found one.
Yeah, it's and it's even got like the original like, invitation card.
Damn. More people need to smell that. It's so good. You smell the inspiration for Signature Pour Homme.
It's all old school. You have to fill it out and send it to him with your information. So,
That's awesome.
Damn, snail mail.
Hard off history right there. The first men's fragrance.
Yeah.
First men's fragrance.
Absolutely.
Shout outs to Rick who got his bottle signed.
Yeah, the women. I think the women came out in what was it, 97 or something like that.
I think it was 90. No, the men's was 99. It was 97. You're right.
Yeah, that's Rick's bottle.
Yeah, there you go.
I got it in mine now.
The women's is easy to find. They're always on eBay. The jewel editions, the big bottles, the body lotions that people would be crazy to try to use these days because they're like 20-something years old. But the women's is easy to find. It's hard to find the men's.
And I'll pay my respect. I'll pay my respects. I still got this, so
there we go.
Sure, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
I know what that is.
Yep. There.
One day you're gonna tell me what you think about it.
Yeah. One day.
One day. Hell yeah, Pat. It's good to see you though.
So Pat's what's
Definitely
been
good to
up,
see
man?
you.
I haven't got to talk to you in a while. I was fussing you last night that I'm still mad at you. We never did a collaboration.
Oh really?
We did that one
Hey,
thing when I had you and Sancho and Aram, but
you guys were doing your thing, you guys you guys were it was all about the Zeg creators. So, why break up that kind of party,
But the thing is, it's not. You know what I mean? Like it was, but it was like because the reason I say I'm mad now is because like I haven't seen you in almost 2 years. It's like, damn, when's the next time I'm gonna see Patrick to where I have that opportunity again?
Sticks. They don't want to see all the old stuff that I've been excited about buying lately. Like this Vendetta, Valentino Pour Homme. They're not interested in that kind of stuff.
Somebody's been doing some hunting.
Or they're not interested in this Nikolai, New York Eau de Toilette.
Oh shit. New York.
Oh shit.
How did you talk about that one last week?
Not New York Intense. This is New York EDT. So.
Oh, okay, got you.
Right. Like that bottle.
And then I've been, my dealer in the chat right now. He's right, Nuge. I've been buying so much stuff from him. This fragrance called "If" for Men by Sorel Fontana. It's another old school. It's like a.
How cool is that book?
It's like it's a book, and this one it's just not easy to find, and I've already I've used up quite a bit. I like it so much that I bought 2 more from him. So
damn.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I've never even seen that before. Heard of it? That's cool looking.
Yeah, me neither.
I've never seen it.
Talk to me about the scent.
It's like the top is almost like this eucalyptus menthol, like musky type fragrance, and it's the dry down itself is like starts to get this nice muskiness as well. I love anything that I love musk. For me, it's just one of those notes that screams it feels manly. So
yeah.
And I don't know, man. Anuj news, if you've I don't know if you've ever reached out to him or he's reached out to you. Definitely worth reaching out to, as far as, you know, he's a good dude. He's a good dude, and he sent me some decants as well, and there's somewhere around here. I just can't be bothered to grab for him right now. But he's a good dude.
It looks like
I've never shopped with him. I'm gonna have to give him a round on a fragrance haul. I'm gonna have to go put some stuff in a cart and make it happen. I love doing fragrance.
Yeah,
I like that.
I'll send you his information.
Yeah, shoot
so that
it over
you
to
can
me
get in
when I see or
contact
text
with
it to me
him.
or something.
That's a dope.
I got
That's
you
shit like
after
a book.
I love that book style for if.
That's sweet.
Does it
Yeah,
remind you of another fragrance, or it's very individualistic, Patrick?
I've never smelled anything like it. It was so different that like I said, I just had to buy a couple more because I've never smelled anything like it. So then again, you know, I haven't smelled nearly as many fragrances as all you guys. So I just like it. So
sometimes
bought a bunch of them.
nonstop. It can be overwhelming. I'm lucky that I don't get as much olfactory fatigue as you would think. Because like I'm Wise Reflection hands right here on my hand, right literally under my nose the whole time I'm talking, and my nose isn't wearing out. I'm just smelling.
I think with olfactory fatigue, though, I think one of the things about that is you know, when people are going to the stores and they're trying to sniff as many fragrances as they can and things like that, I think the trick is you have to try to let the alcohol dissipate as much as you can before you actually bring it up to your nose, because alcohol will numb any type of your, you know, your scent receptors, and it'll numb it to the point where you'll start developing that fatigue faster.
Very true.
Yeah, so I think these people who are able to just smell fragrance after fragrance after fragrance all day, they're not letting the alcohol get to their nose as fast as some other people who just spray and then immediately put their hand up there.
That drives me wild when I see people spray and do this immediately, because you can regret that.
Right.
It's gonna sting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will. Absolutely. Damn. Hey, Jim, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Joe rocks. Two, I really love smelling on the ladies. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that.
I'm trying to pronounce it.
I don't know.
Calamatan? I don't know about the first word, though.
Chantakale.
Chantakali?
Yeah. Kalimatan. Kantakali Kaliman. Damn, that's a tongue twister. I'm not even drinking. What the heck? Fuck it. Just thank you for the $10.
It's just a message.
Thank you for the $10. Yeah.
Just use the acronyms. The CK. Yeah, that CK is dope, man.
That's some good stuff.
Spring
Yes.
RLY. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Nah, that spring shit. Yeah, nah, it's great.
Yeah, that
and Rasasai.
Lawai. Lawai. That's good stuff.
Hey, thank you, Jeffrey. Have a great Christmas. I appreciate that. Nah, I appreciate everybody here. It's been a great stream. You know, I just wanted to come, chill, hang out, talk with y'all for a minute. You know, my show, I'm streaming again tomorrow. I have Yumi coming on, EauEmGeee, for those who don't know. She's on Instagram, and yeah. So it's just kind of been, hey, Mike, Mr. Mike. Great to see Mike in the building. Shout outs.
Well, if you've been watching for a while, you keep seeing your fragrances.
Yeah. Mike and Sense.
Yeah. Exactly, Mike. If you actually watched my stream for a minute and stopped working so damn much, you would see that everyone is
stop doing what God gave you that voice for, being a DJ.
Exactly.
I've never heard of it. It would be kind of funny if he was listening to the stream while he was working.
He probably does do that sometimes. It's like towards the end of the set.
Then he accidentally switches it to Joe and is playing on the loudspeakers, playing the stream.
Jesus.
Oh yeah. Right? It will be like, fragrances, makingsense.com. Get your unaverage patch here.
Makingsense.bigcartel. MakingSense.com, same website.
Yes, no, thank you. Thank you again, Mike, for the 199 super chat. Yes, your like button works. Jeffrey, thank you for the super sticker, 99 cents. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, better come to Chicago, Duncan. Looking forward to seeing some people in Chicago in April. That is for sure. It's gonna be a good time. But looking forward to meeting everybody there. Wifey does what?
Wants to go to Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls, maybe I was thinking. Okay. Hell yeah. But nice. It's good. This is good because it's been a minute since I've had Ross and then Patrick. We all thought that you like just completely
there's a
disappeared.
wild
So it's glad to show
on this stream.
Exactly. Sheesh. The last time I saw you, I didn't have hair. Now I have hair again.
Yeah.
The last time I saw Patrick, I met Patrick.
Well, I know I was just joking, Jason. Why'd you change your name again? You know.
You know the reason I put Jason, I used to have just JA, but then whenever people would message Josh in the chat, for me it would show my name highlighted under Josh, so I just changed it to Jason, and now I'm stuck with it. Except when I'm on stream, then I put Jason.
Okay.
But when people see the AA and Jason, they know it's you. So
true.
Oh
Literally,
my gosh.
someone just realized it was me.
Thank you, Yumi. OMG, like I said, she will be here tomorrow.
Stickers.
Hey, I appreciate Jeffrey too. You know, Jeffrey, welcome. I think this is his first time here. This isn't her first time here though, but still, 669. Shout outs to the 69s out there.
Been here before for sure. When there's a 69 involved.
This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be a crazy couple seasons though. You know, we got the fall and winter coming up, and freaking Z2 is coming out, and then I know that Joe, you're going to Sun Explore, right?
I am.
And any of you guys going to Sun Explore?
I hope I get my that day off. That's all I can pray for that. I hope I get the day off.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff coming up. It's gonna be a busy couple seasons.
You going to Sun Explore, Ross?
No.
He said. I hope I get the day. I only been to 2. I want to go to another one, man.
Oh, Ross said one's enough for him, right?
Yeah.
Good. He's like, fuck that shit.
Yeah. I'm good.
I think I might hit up the next Glamcation though, because it's so close to me.
That I would like to do.
Yes, I'm definitely looking forward. I am looking to be at both. All 3. I'm looking to do the Triple Crown. Sun Explore in December, Cannoli Prom, and Glamcation. So
any plans for Milan next year? Make it the Grand Slam.
If I would have had,
that's going to be a lot harder.
I would have done it this year. So I was
interesting. Mike, can you make the unique a crush on me? Mike can't hear you, but I'll relay that message, Kyler. Yeah, no, the passport definitely such a headache right now. I'm glad I have mine, but it's such a headache.
I literally just applied for it a couple of days ago. So that goes to show you how much I
shit. Shout out to RXL. Thank you for the 199.
I do not have the skills to make those types of videos.
That's hilarious.
I don't even have time to make my own videos. So
yeah, no. But Cannoli Prom going to be the ultimate highlight. Absolutely. I still think the decant is Corey. We will never know, at least anytime soon, who the decant is until they drop another video. Shouts out to the decant wherever you are. Yeah, definitely. I told you I'm a man of multitasking. I could yeah.
That's what Joe's been doing.
Definitely great.
Whenever we're all talking, he's editing the decant video.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah. Here, plot twist. This is just a green screen.
I got a bunch
behind me. It's not even.
a bunch of
It's
freaking
not even the whole thing. Right. But nah, it's definitely been a great time, a great episode. I appreciate everybody who's like came, stopped by. Jay, Massman, DDLD. Listen, DDLD, I love you, but you were playing copyright music. You know, if I had like 100,000 subs or even like 50,000 subs, I'd
It's
have left it
possible
up. But I'm still
there
trying
are
to grow.
laws about copyright music. It's possible that music is so old that it doesn't have a copyright anymore.
Like the statute of limitation type of thing.
There you go.
Yeah, he owns the original rights to that song.
Sticks, thank you for the $2.
Wish I could send a penny on
right,
here, but
exactly. Yes, Sticks, I appreciate you for your $2. Either way. Crush on me. Yeah. So yeah. Shout outs. Thank you to everyone who has super chatted. It's way too many people, but you know that I appreciate you all. And you know, what are some of your favorite fragrances? Did you like any of the fragrances mentioned? Niche, indie, designer. What are your preferences? Do you like rock music? Are you like Joe and were you born in like the 1400s? Let me know in the comments down below. And I appreciate you all. Make sure you pre-order those Zed creators though. And shout outs to Ross, Montrese, Jason, Patrick, DDLD, Jay.
Can I add
George, everyone. Yeah, of course.
Make sure you got notifications on for all 3 channels because there is individual videos for these fragrances coming. I'm not going to say when. Just know it's very soon. And we will premiere them like we did last time. So everybody's got a 24-hour heads up. But make sure you got notifications on so you know if you're interested.
Okay.
All right. Give us a hint. Are you of what time because are you doing it on a weekday, on a weekend?
That's still up in the air. I got wedding singers that I'm dealing with in this group. So a guy that teaches
great movie
and does gigs and all that. So I'm the one with the most open schedule of the 3. So I gotta play off of their schedule, you know. So I know when we're doing it. I just can't say. I can't do that to them.
That's fine. And just stay tuned at the end of the day. Stay tuned.
Definitely stay tuned. It's sooner than later. It's much sooner than later. It's not a long wait.
So there you have it. I appreciate you all. And like I said, tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, I will be having Yumi, EauEmGeee, back on this channel with a special edition of my unAVERAGE samples. But this has been fun. And shouts to Jeepers Creepers.
Thanks for having me on.
Love y'all.
Pleasure to talk to everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, fellas.
Thank you for coming. Hey, I'll catch y'all. Good night.